think you're going to start to see people really starting to like lean a bit more into these like critical situations. You need to.
It's like the opening scene of Troy is send out your challenger.
Finally, we got
I feel like the differences in the teams that are like, we're going to send our best mechanical player versus the ones that are like, whatever, our coach can do it. You guys go warm up and
EDG
chill
sent
out.
Jenny.
Yeah.
Imi was playing
EDG Jenny.
Yeah. I think every time in Americas he was.
This scenario though is an interesting one.
Wow.
Where, like, you know,
Bubble is
the
insane.
skirmishes, it gives you a potential advantage in the map feeder.
Sure.
And NRG's been in a weird spot where they don't want to play Bind or Breeze. Recently in Americas, they were getting rid of Breeze. And then here at Santiago, they've been getting rid of Bind. Those are two best maps for Liquid. So, you know, Camo's put his team in a pretty dominant position.
Jason Cabo is the best players in the world.
It is interesting though, because the Bind has historically been such a good map for Liquid, but they looked so bad in their last Bind game where it looked like they really didn't have any depth on defense. So I wonder if maybe there's a world where NRG wants to leave that Bind open instead of going to the Breeze, but I think it's kind of a similar strength for Liquid either direction to go there.
Mimi,
Alright.
you won't have to wait much longer because we have
That's
our
so
maps,
exciting.
picks, and bans. Take it away. I'm just doing things.
Yeah.
So this is map selection for TL against NRG. TL won the skirmish, so
Strong
it's choosing to
and-
be Team A or Team B.
Alright.
Which is
EME version
Correct. So Team Liquid, Team A,
Meet together.
NRG, Team B. TL starts banning a map.
We ban Haven.
Haven, a ban for NRG.
Ban Bind.
Bind, map peak for Team Liquid.
We pick Breeze.
Breeze,
Scale Lift,
Yes, correct.
Bandit,
Side on Breeze for
Stinger,
energy.
Marshall, Fender, Mel,
Defense.
Bundle Price
defense, map peak for NRG.
5100 CP.
Abyss, side on Abyss for TL.
We start attack.
Attack. Second set of bans, TL. We have Corrode, Pro, and
I'm
Split.
curious, who's gonna win from this match?
Bind this. We ban Corrode.
Corrode. Last ban for NRG, you have Pearl and Split.
Ban Corrode.
Ban what, sorry?
What's open?
Pearl and Split.
Pearl Split. Ban Split.
Split, okay, so Pearl
Ah.
is the sider. Side on Pearl.
I guess
for
because
TL.
yesterday they already win against PRX, right? Reason why NRG pick for as
We start attack.
decider
Attack,
map.
attack, yeah.
Okay, that's it. Good luck, have fun.
Bonka accidentally revealing more than he intended there. By
Wait, many
thinking
people
that
are
it was
supporting
second
NRG,
map
right?
Yeah.
which has historically been an amazing map for NRG. He misunderstood what was happening and didn't want to go to it as the third map. Which
We're not going to read into that.
Because they
Sure.
represent
Interesting.
America.
I would have expected them to want. I even thought there was a world where they might have picked that in the first round, but stay away. It is interesting to go to Breeze. We haven't seen this since America.
Interesting.
For NRG, they were playing the double duelist before with
it's
that.
their only double duelist map.
Yeah, with Kiko on the neon, and I'm curious if they
Wait,
stick to
Kiko on
that,
the
give
neon?
him another shot on that role.
I thought they had some good theory there, but then they got absolutely mashed
And
by MIBR.
Mother on
I mean,
Euro.
MIBR are a great team, and they're playing like what you would consider to be the meta comp with the Jet and the Yoru.
And also, they're just a great Breeze team. That's probably their best map.
But you might get a Neon head-to-head here
Yeah.
with Miniboo versus Kiko on the other side,
Yeah,
which is that is really strange way to begin this series.
One of the interesting match. It's
Yeah,
Minimal
is
against
Kiko on
Kiko.
the roles he's been playing predominantly, or do you think it still makes sense to put him on
I
that
do
role?
think Double Duelist is so good on Breeze. It's probably the map where I think you're giving up the most by not playing it, but I don't think it's impossible to move away.
You could also see him not be playing the Neon. Like, he could be playing the Jet, for example.
Yeah.
Which, you know, it would be a bit like going back in time for the guy, but he was a duelist player before he swapped over to Smokes, and he's been playing quite a lot of both, so I wouldn't be surprised if they've got something hidden.
Yeah, I also wouldn't hate to see them play similar to the other maps where they play like the double drone, double initiator comps with like a solo Mata duelist and then like a Astra Viper. I'm fine with that,
I
but
sleep if they play that on
but I think it's
I
fine.
sleep.
And
Yeah, maybe.
going into it, I didn't.
Double duelist
Kiko
against
on the
double
neon when we watched
duelist.
in Americas, but obviously
I'm
if you watched
curious
EMEA or previous global
with
events, you know how
NRG
high
Breeze
his ceiling
comps.
is on that role. So
Yeah.
I think it would be fun
Because
to
we got
see him get another shot.
NRG got
Well, we're gonna
Mother
find
and
out in a
Kiko
little bit, but
as
for now,
a duel right
let's see what
now.
the predictions are for the broadcast team. Who's picking who? And whoa!
Wow.
It is a broadcast team clean sweep on match 1, whereas match 2 kind of representative of our poll. almost,
Should
you
be
know? Not
us?
sure where that one is going to lie. What do you make?
Is the prediction gonna be close?
Versus T1 game is the first one where I genuinely think it
Also,
could be a coin flip.
Josh, you're 8-0.
Yeah, it's not going to last today though. That G2 T1 game, I am not confident in that pick whatsoever.
Oh, okay. I'm confident. I'm always confident. That's why I pick G2 every single time. Never been wrong yet.
But I think the
Except for
fact
every
that
final you've read it.
the fact that all of us have got NRG here again shows how much Team Liquid are underdogs. Shows that the lack of depth that they showed strategically is a big worry for people. And the fact that Gentlemate set out a blueprint of how you counter that.
I don't think so. NRG target to win times or not.
Yeah, this is a team who's come in with kind of
We can see the results from
to beat teams out.
today's
That's what
match.
they did against Fnatic. That's what they've already tried to do here, but it failed against Mates. NRG is a team that has so much more depth. I think it's going to take something totally unprecedented for Liquid to take
the crowd,
this.
right? It's throwing you off a little bit.
They're crazy.
Yeah. Get ready because it's going to be awesome, folks. We got 10 seconds to throw this bad boy to
let's go.
Excuse me, it's do or die. Playoffs is on the line. Day 5 of
Banger playoff.
starts right now.
Maybe. Sorry, banger match. W cinema. Alright. Now in Santiago it's 3 p.m. I think time is good. Wow, someone prepare energy flags? Ah, never mind. The cool. VCT cool.
Team Liquid have one hell of an opportunity to shock the world here today. But on the other side, they're going up against a team that has trophies on the mind.
Wait a minute,
It's
có
Team
Tolohan?
Liquid versus NRG.
Cool response of face bump from Kiko.
Or does NRG manage to keep themselves in this competition? Mimi, there is a lot on the line here. Playoffs up for grabs.
I think
It's
no.
been so rare to
Because
see a
only
champions winning
Nuts
team
and
not just
Kamo
keep
the
their
call
roster
from
together in its core, but to actually find success after that. I think
2025
it's a huge
Liquid
step on that
rosters.
journey for NRG if they can qualify to playoffs today. If they don't, create some question marks of legacy that no other champions team has been able to answer.
And the difference in expectation, in pressure, is really large between these squads. It's not a surprise necessarily to see NRG
Let me check
in
the
another
stat from
opportunity where they could
NRG
make
match.
playoffs. Because of how great they were last year. For Team Liquid, remember, they had to rebuild this team almost entirely, and it is such a credit to Nat's leadership that they're in a position fighting for playoffs again with such less experience on that side of the stage.
Nats is, I think, objectively one of the best IGLs that Valorant has. He's led so many different rosters.
Are you sure Nats is the best
But it's been
IGL?
years since we've actually seen
I want
him
to
make
see
playoffs.
when he
It has been
facing Ethan.
solid, close performances that end in a group stage loss. All of last year, you look further back, didn't make a global in 2024. A huge opportunity for him with a fresh team to return to the heights he's hit.
But standing in the way, that man right there. A lot of
Alright, they
pressure
will.
on Mata.
I mean, if you listen to him, he says he is the pressure.
I am.
I believe it. I believe it. I've never seen a player in my years working as a caster, as a host, across all sorts of games who just comes in with that kind of confidence. Let me tell you, that level of swagger ain't something you're going to find every single day. Mata's that dude.
I
and he
promised
shows it
them
each and every time on the server.
But it's rare to see a leader
price
that can bring that out of
looks
young
like
players the way that Nats
$1,000 maybe.
The success he's been able to bring out of players that have had opportunities before, haven't managed to reach those heights.
Like
What an opportunity for Team Liquid to
K-pop
start off
contest,
on the right foot
EM?
here as well. Breeze is up towards the top of their map pool, down towards the bottom of NRG's. If there was ever an opportunity to attack via maps and the strength of those, the comfort there, it would be here to start. And I don't even know whether we're going to see the same comp that we've seen in the past from NRG. It's just not a map that they've particularly been looking to go
This is where
for.
it goes to what we were talking about before with NRG when we had Kiko up here. He talked about the flexibility of this team, what they're able to do.
By the way, where's
I will
NRG
say
against
that
Liquid?
is a real danger zone that, like, Team Liquid could be walking into a potential trap here if they're not careful.
Interestingly, though, this is one of the maps,
Liquid.
yes, the Team Liquid still play
Nice.
hyper-aggressively, but I think the map itself is more suited to their playstyle.
I
Compared
see.
to, for example, Bind,
Neon
which they
and
play super
Yoro
aggro, but it's
from
unconventional.
Mada and Kiko.
You really are pushing the map to its absolute limits.
Kiko Neon against Minibu
it fits,
Neon.
It works. You can play these
One of the
fast,
exciting match.
really quick retake styles
Oh,
by pushing out on defense,
wait.
and then get really aggro.
I think the best thing for Liquid in this run to qualify to this event and in their group stage thus far has been how solid their team fighting is. This map really exemplifies
Oh,
that.
man.
Look at the comps. It
is.
is a switch up. Kiko returning
Kiko,
to that Jet
return
for the
to
first
Jet?
time in it feels like a long time.
A very long time. It's been a hot minute, and this is Kiko playing the role
Respect.
that he was famed for by stomping EMEA teams for Team Liquid.
Respect.
300 ACS, normally on Raze, admittedly, but his
Kiko
Jet is
return to
not a
Jet?
sniffer.
This crowd chanting NRG, they're feeling it, man. And I think they feel like there could be maybe a potential opportunity here for Kiko to show the world why he was that dude on Jet.
Yeah, starting on defense too. This is probably the role, the map, the side where you are most set up to have a takeover game. I'm interested to see if he opts. Mada is almost always the opper for this team, but traditionally,
But with so far,
everyone is
alright.
so damn good for it.
Liquid, though, are going to be fast.
I think Minimum gonna smash NRG with Neon.
Scrim experience.
I promise.
This kind of stuff, then that could be something he has to adjust to very quickly. Miniboo is going to be all over him.
Oh yeah, and let's not forget too, Kamo on the rear, just
Oh
making
my
that
God,
space,
I've done
creating
that.
those opportunities on the Yoru. He was pretty damn good in that skirmish matchup. Might bring
Yeah.
that aim into this one, and that could be problematic here. You know, this is a squad, Mimi, that really at a moment's notice can give you everything, and you won't even know how to stop them.
The individuals are damn good on Liquid.
Oh.
It's stacked against them, but they got the talent.
Let's get this elimination match underway. Send it over to your casters for this one. One hell of a game. Here's Pansy and Hypoc.
Fancy Hyper again.
And look, I feel like a filthy turncoat, but seeing Kiko on that role, I'm so excited for this. NRG just
Kiko with
flipping
Lewis, one of
things
the-
up here. Mike, where's your mind going?
Excited.
I mean, I'm so excited to see the change as well. Kiko, something that we've talked about a lot domestically
Yes.
previously. Here, kind of going against the grain a little bit in terms of the pick, but I absolutely love the switch up here in terms of taking the fight to Liquid, as I said, towards the top of their map in terms of top of this new identity
Yes.
they're trying to embrace.
Oh, this is a good
Ooh.
one. I think both of us backed NRG here, though, but there is a world where Liquid can activate. I think I just need a little bit more of it.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, predictions-wise coming into this, it's awkward to see the performance the other day when they're trying to kind of reinvent themselves, right?
The
The issue
identity.
was that the
Nah,
switch
here we
up
go
just
again.
never came. Really, for me, it's easy to sit here and say Miniboo needs to do better on some of these aggressive plays, but if that's being called,
Yeah, this card was insane.
Where's that layer?
Somebody needs to call a breather, tell them to slow down and take stock of the situation.
Let's find out how this looks. Going into the first, it would be Team Liquid on the attack and NRG waiting.
They're
with
trying
three
to
on the
bang
defending
space?
side, top mid.
Go here. We spotted out, and that's try and make progress here as Liquid try and just drift out through main. Kiko going to open up here. Miniboo down already.
Oh no.
Yeah, this is a tough start. And again, I do want to see how Miniboo slots in with that
Mada's
kind of
got
spacing, and Mada's got big
Ton of
here.
space.
Very
Might even spot the
informative
spike.
too. Again, if you look at what, I don't know if he quite saw.
No.
I mean, but he's in such a great
Now
position.
he hears it.
However, Camero's checked this. Ooh, and
Oh
Wayne's
my
the one to
God.
land it. All right.
What a
little
nice
bit of
hit from
fun there, kind
Wayne.
of removing some of that, I guess, checkmate information, but Nats also was working on that A site,
Yeah.
allowing this later rotation.
Well, access the site, right?
Side of Mada progressing forwards. That's will be here to greet NRG in mid.
Does he get to slip in? Ooh, the smoke's just dropped,
Ooh,
and he does get
nice hit
caught
from
by
Ethan.
Ethan there, just trying to slip a little bit deeper. Papo!
Purple again.
Back to back, big damage done, leaving Scuba in a 1v3. Spike is
Sometimes Scuba is
down, so
insane,
he's got a time limit
but-
on this one.
I don't think so. Are they gonna test it or not?
Sure, so a chance to open up here, but already revealed.
Look who's in the corner.
see.
Wayne waiting. Scuba, your
Oh,
chances.
Scuba?
It's a matter of moments. Ooh,
Whoa!
a little shaky there, but great stuff from Liquid. I thought, with what we saw from Marder there, that push.
That
through,
looks
that
shaky,
would've
by
been
the
enough
way.
to pretty much determine the round.
Yeah, I mean the triple stack towards top mid. Triddle.
trip.
But again, just leaving a gap. Marta comes forward, and unfortunately, Nats, again, it goes without saying, he's going to find this space. Able to get right behind on A site and punish that aggression. Beautiful read from Nats.
Good punishment
Liquid on
from
the board early on here.
Team Liquid.
And to be honest, low-hanging fruit, sure, but you're looking for some of these aggressive, fast and loose rounds to go in Liquid's favor. You're going to expect them to dust off
Oh,
pretty bitter loss previously.
nice one,
I feel
Scuba.
like the story of this event so far has been discipline. And
Oh.
playing together, not taking silly risks or making silly mistakes.
They
In a
did
round
a
like
false
this,
text from elbow,
I wanna keep my eye
and
towards Liquid.
it then got countered by them.
Good positioning
What?
from NRG, and it's traded again. Marta and Ethan doing enough damage.
Alright.
It's got my attention.
Look at Nats'
It's gonna be like
I didn't
good
even
trade
notice that. He
from
comes away
Ethan.
barely alive, but he's in the right place to catch
He should
Kiko.
expect
He
with
does take his eyes off the prize.
next position.
Rourke. Next layer of contact towards Camo, who does have the Bulldog, and Nats being
Ah.
the safe pair of hands, making sure that re-aggress towards Elbow was never
Come
gonna
on
get
again.
more than that initial start. And that's good work from Liquid, that nice freeze there, making sure they caught
Liquid
the
need
aggression.
to show to
See
everyone
both teams
if we don't kick
find
off,
the space.
they can
Lucky to even go away
win
with the round here, considering
and
the 2 for
second the
2.
playoff set.
NRG unfortunately just can't get to those weapons, capitalize on the further damage, so Liquid with a comfortable start here. Well invested in terms of the Bulldogs here, and obviously Sheriffs to round out for the bonus. No notable old progress here, so won't see anything to convert.
Kiko again.
We're going to try and play an off angle here. Matter again, posturing up.
Yeah, they're so happy to go aggressive,
Whoa.
and the timing is just sublime.
Nice,
Great trade
Mada.
from Camo to not let middle basically fall into the hands of NRG, but it's going to spur on the site here.
Oh.
Kiko clean with it.
Oh,
That's
no.
Wayne gone. Again, they are working with a couple of Bulldogs here, a Sheriff or two. So
Mini
it's
Boo
not a
again.
perfect purchase. So Purple and Mini Boo, can you do anything more with this?
Look at the
There's a lot of
flank.
bodies here, and there is
They
a flank.
should be expect with the look. Oh,
Just
Scuba.
catch Minibu on the corner.
I thought you-
Spotted here. They could run him down.
Yeah, and I think they're going to give it a
Oh.
try.
Oh my God.
Mini Boo. Oh, he's still not landed the shot though.
Oh!
You're not meant to win that. 10 HP.
He can manage
and he
it.
is just
Oh no,
keeping them
Purple?
on their toes. Purple would love to clear this, but Scuba,
Ah,
the
Scuba,
10 HP hero.
the savior.
No right to be doing that.
We keep 4 rifles as well, so Liquid not able
Unbelievable.
to convert much here. Apply further pressure to the finances.
Oh my god.
That is so ballsy. Swing this. Again, those are the sort of plays NRG need to make. Don't allow Nats to set up early.
Nice!
So well to find that first onto
W
Minibu.
Ethan.
Yet to get on the board. Again, all eyes go towards him in terms of these new compositions, or this new approach, I should say, from Liquid.
I'm just so excited to see this.
Oh,
guy,
come on,
Nats,
Mini Boo.
Ethan,
Try to
head-to-head. I think they're both great
stick together
IGLs
from
in this sort of meta as well. It
this
still
side.
suits them somehow both. Nat's brilliant, obviously, and the ability that he's done to be able to bring this roster up to this level already is incredible. But again, on the other side, you don't normally see a
But
team who win champs
okay,
bounce
and
back and
what
still
is
adapt well
rookie?
enough to new metas and new looks. And again, it's credit to both on
Should
this
be
side, but
huge
a much more patient.
to
Liquid
let
anticipating
them learning by
NRG
doing.
being a little more proactive here. Maybe just on the back of Nats' purchase. Potentially find a pick somewhere.
For
Drone won't confirm.
international
Towards
event
B.
experience.
Already a TP sent across by Madder, who's still
Oh.
patrolling mid.
Yeah, they're gonna have to dig a lot
they gone,
deeper,
but
Liquid, if they do want to get
they're
further
gonna
info, or they
try
go in blind and hope for the
to
best. Maybe they can put it
5
together as they
stacks?
go in, but they still have the dart, I guess, with Purpo, so
They can
and
all like
now
this.
noted, that's pretty
Nah.
big. They do bide their time. There we go, Mini Boo towards site,
Big
great
reveal.
reveal.
Oh my
That
god.
is great utility.
What a good
usage.
reveal
Mini Boo wants to
by
try and work off that, but Scuba's still
Purple.
holding his ground, and
Oh.
Marta
Alarm?
never gonna let it slip. It's down to Purple and Mini Boo, and they are surrounded. Great
Oh.
damage. Liquid finding stability
Mini
on
Boo
the side,
spotted.
but Kiko now knocking at the door. Can't
Oh, no.
take the fight. Mini Boo outdoes him, but
Ethan.
Mini Boo's disconnected. There's a 1v1 on the site to be had here. It's a wraparound
Oh.
for Mini Boo. And great damage on
Oh my God.
Purpo. But Ethan still, it's going to be hard to get past or consider
Ethan
Mini Boo at this point. He was
doesn't
quick
expect with
to this.
this
He had a
position.
look,
Ah.
but that's not enough to deal with Mini Boo.
I'm already feeling it.
That side take was lovely. What a back and forth there.
I mean, Marta just coming straight forward here when Liquid actually struggled to scale forwards to capitalize on this reveal. the crucial kill.
I know
by
Minibu
Maddox, just
very hungry
slow things down here.
to
You see here in the kill
the
feed,
win.
everything goes for NRG, but it's actually the response for a few
nice
players
one.
getting towards the pillar on site.
WWE.
Purpo's having a bit of a performance already. Again, those couple of kills, really, really key. As you said, NRG kind of won that first wave.
Yeah, definitely.
How's the buy looking? Ooh, a bit shaky now. Light shield starting to be darted across. Scuba
For that?
gonna get first contact. Minibu's in,
Oh my God.
disrespecting the utility, and Scuba put to bed.
What a disrespect.
Minibu sharp on it today. Directed approach, and NRG with yet
Oh,
to find the
Adam?
ability to slow this down.
We've got the identification on one here. Camo walking this smoke though. Up
Oh.
close and personal shut down.
Yeah, that was risky. But Minibu's still put in some work here.
That's
Keeps
an expect.
safety on that CT side, and only
What?
Marder and Ethan alive. A lot of damage taken for Marder,
He's on a stinger as
oh
well.
my god.
and it's just the checkmate, man.
Ah,
Nuts.
expected.
He's got you all day. Okay, 4-1, Liquid. You got my attention here.
Rolling that same execution once more. Going to force an adjustment on the side of NRG. Again, Mada here having to utilize a much earlier TP.
All that pathing.
Yeah. Minibu does really well. To find Scuba fast enough where
Unbelievable.
it creates that panic, right?
Yep.
I think a great net to
Previous
Show
round,
off to
managed
everyone
move towards
if
mid, he's got
they
the TP all the way towards backside.
can bounce back
They have to switch that up now.
and fix yesterday's
Consider a
mistake.
different rotation here, and potentially why we're seeing this timeout called so early on.
What time
from
ako by
NRG.
NRG?
Like I said, carbon copy of the previous late round piece. Scuba obviously trying to snake bite down.
Alright,
Doesn't
Mada
really
unblock
apply
his shoes.
much pressure to Liquid on the way in, so Coinbase win condition coming out of this timeout for NRG. Obviously, do some damage here, stop Liquid from building up any sort of momentum and a cushion in terms of the finances, because these first cycle of ults are going to be crucial for Liquid.
Speaking of Liquid, we were kind of looking towards that spacing and the ability
Looking forward
for
for
Minibu to
Team
access
Liquid.
these sites, and then who's behind him? Where's that next punch coming from? And I think we're seeing it in the form of Purpo here. I think we're really seeing him, one, set Minibu up very nicely towards his site takes. Good adaptation and kind of that route change from Minibu was lovely. But Purpo's right there. There's no fear to the way he's approaching these sites, putting himself right into the mix. So lovely to see that little
I know I
combination
become it
in
for
play.
NRG,
Purpo's
but
one that in terms of criticism, he's been very hot
we
and
trust
cold,
Team
right?
Liquid
But
Yep,
for
when he's hot.
the hot is. Yeah.
win it.
He's a scary player. He really is, and he has been for some time. But yeah, when you see it against big boy teams in big boy games, it gets a little bit scary. Now Nat's going to go farming today. At least hope to.
Oh,
5 play stack towards the A site for
5 stacks
NRG.
from mid.
All eggs in one basket.
Middle will be wide open here. Liquid still conscious
I promise they
Trap.
expect.
in place. For the wall to come down here. Mada, I guess we'll get contact early enough that somebody else can swing onto this angle, but I'll argue the range is just going to suit Liquid down to a T.
I know,
Purpo
if
will
then,
capture their spot here.
I think that's Ethan who got caught. Maybe actually trying to
He
encourage
got
this a little
already
bit, trying to play
playing
in
in
harder,
Masters.
but the diligence is there. We're not seeing these sloppy site takes now, but it can still get scary. This is a stack, right? And they are going in somewhat blind here. Through a choke point, there's every opportunity
Oh.
for Brock to do this. It ain't
Brock
smooth
again.
sailing yet.
Oh, just that's Hunter's Fury pop.
And that's
Is that
gonna
Camo?
put Camo.
Oh my God.
Oh, he's alive.
Come on, escape from that Hunter's Fury.
Now, how long? Brock seen, Scuba removed into formality. 3 alive. Dangerous, yes, but stability in the end for Liquid.
Great freeze call there from Nats to just hold on to what they've got. And Hunter's Fury, unfortunately,
I'm curious, what
has
do
to
we
be
in NRG
diverted
right now?
towards main. Could have really
Unless I'm doing
eaten Liquid
because
alive
this
in that
is
choke
Liquid
point.
map.
Near the combo. What finds the opener and another shock dart to follow through. Good didn't invest anything, so they're still going to have a very, very stacked ult cycle here coming into round 7. Yes, there's ults on the other side, but it's a TP for Ethan.
Oh,
Really,
so it's back
Not
from
much.
A and to from
Support to
B.
help with the throne here. Okay, yeah,
That's a
Ethan's
little
gonna
bit.
remove that.
Come
Still gonna
on,
try and
farming
play
the
Kiko.
what for
They don't like
prepare his
it.
out.
They've got the ult orm. They don't need to go any further. They can kind of backpedal from this, but Kiko's curiosity will
knew
be
it.
kept in check for now. Not going to overextend here. And Liquid kind of toying with tempo, taking their time across the map, holding space, not leaving anything to chance.
Nobody's shown on the side of NRG towards B either.
How to setting this?
Walk with a late drone. Spot anything here, so Camo going to be able to open up the B side with his ultimate.
And last time around, there's no real
Didn't spot Marder.
respectability, and Marder gets away with murder. Miniboo's gone down. Hunter's Fury from further away, but Marder just in between these players. Dividing and conquering. Camo, though, answering back, and he thought he had stability. It wasn't the case. Still a player on backside. Kiko on rotation.
TP's not noted.
TP?
Ethan, that's going to be a spike.
What a very
Nats's luck becomes predictable at this point. Can he do anything else with it? Looking at Brook's
20
position,
seconds.
I think they already know it. And that spike just feels like a
That's
mile away.
Maybe a chance to remove a weapon here. Kiko popped his blades as well, but they've already found NRG just tucked in now. That's unfortunately out of options and out of time.
The record was insane, not gonna lie.
Kiko even posted up on this. Just gave it up.
Okay, round will fizzle out there, but again, that took a lot of good positioning and right timing from Marder, it felt like.
What a good position by NRG.
Camo just not checking.
Kiko pop his ult by accident?
I think he popped it earlier on in the round. I'm fairly sure. I think maybe just the right click at the end to throw him out, but...
Will you ever go with the team?
I said it became predictable.
Yeah.
Damn, all right.
Yeah, they expect.
I mean, the thing in rounds like that, it's just like, yeah, okay, he's a million miles away, but others, he's able to just...
Oh, it's essential. Playing ahead here, Marder again. We ask a lot of this man, right? He has to do a lot of work here, but to be said on the other side for Miniboo, who's found a bit of space through middle.
Miniboo?
Gets held towards the site. Scuba in between a rock and a hard place. Found his body to drop. That's Miniboo gone. Big damage from Scuba, great. Slippery work from NRG and certainly site XX.
Able to force Scuba deep enough, though.
They should expect with the movement.
We'll open up the choke point here.
It's just a bit of a nightmare to clear. He doesn't like the unknown. It's going to allow Nats to play in, though. He's got a bit of a window of chance, but with the free fire on the corner, it's going to draw the eyes instantly. It's on the main pack of players, but look who's behind them. And look who's to the side. Brock takes away Wayne. Spike, Plant can't be defended. NRG just smothering the site.
Much better read of the situation here. NRG able to get a couple of freebies.
I think they're gonna do
to thin out Team Liquid again. That's just stuck in double
when they facing again.
As a window of chance, but as soon as this smoke expires, you can't really backfill Mother's ultimate.
And I think it's something that Des was talking about, though, that I think that NRG are one of the teams that are very good at, once they figured you out, they are great at keeping that in mind. They are really, really good at then just making it hard and then put it onto Liquid to adapt back, right? This is going to be the back and forth game, I feel like.
Yeah, and that was the issue the other day. Obviously, we're only talking about the one map in particular, but we never saw the deviation from the initial plan. So, obviously, here on attack, the aggression is welcomed, right?
Yes.
They can keep applying pressure to NRG for some of these defensive setups to be switched up. Already with the lead here. Already done the hard work, considering. But yeah, for sure. I mean, there are certain rounds that you don't want to see Liquid just run on repeat. Marder's obviously still, he's shown already here in Santiago, he's happy to be the solo endeavor on these flanks, on these late wraps behind executes, and if they can find Nats early enough, it just causes so many problems.
We have to see Liquid be a little bit further than one-dimensional, and I think they can be. I think they got a little stuck in the mud before, but we know the capability is there. We just need to see it in effect. Now, at this point, the kind of swing and roundabout of momentum does sit with NRG, even only at 3 rounds. I think they've got that solution in mind. Here's time for the answer back. This is when we get to figure out if Liquid can adapt on the fly. Now, until this point, we have seen that Liquid did have quite decent success towards that B side, take some nice small variation in how they were scaling through. This time around, though, seeing Kiko.
I think we're going to try to play aggressive together.
Problem, and Marder here as well. Early check.
Good early check by Marder. But he needs to be aware because Miniboo gonna aggressive.
Actually tagged up, 30 HP. Is able to get out. Kiko now has to respect this with how deep Mada's TP is.
You gotta expect.
We get a full 5v5 here. The pit will lay out over the plant as well.
Yeah, really nice
mini
take
again.
from Liquid, just scaling into that front site perfectly, forcing away Mada, denying any picks coming in from Kiko as Camo's curiosity is there.
Oh no!
How did you get to them? When did he get Wayne in that? So then Miniboo's got to catch that cross. Good punish on one, but they're slipping
Another
through the
punishment.
site. Nats now needs to come into face, as does Purpo. Miniboo's got two to hand.
Oh my god, Mada again?
A valiant attempt, but down to two. Purpo and Nats on the site itself.
What?
Free fire gets checkmated by Kiko,
How?
leaving it all down to Nats.
Okay, we got the god.
The ice cold.
Oh.
Just gets caught at the end by
Nats
Scuba.
got countered by Scuba again.
Bloody hell, though. What a battle for the site.
And it's just a little
We have a
overzealous
reason
to
why
come out
Scuba
of the back of this pit. Again, the reveal is
this
there.
outfit
I think maybe there's a question mark about exactly where that
with
shipping container is.
this rosters.
Doesn't go for the spam. And unfortunately, then it's just, there's too many targets, right? Yeah, a little bit of a panic moment, but Scuba catching Wayne exactly the same way. Look where Camo is.
Just no man's land then. Ooh.
Ooh, wow.
And the difference that could have made to have Camo there, right? If he was in the right place for it.
Maybe reading that a couple of these bodies are cycling back through mid,
Yeah,
not through spawn, but
Wow, double
there's
your fan.
effectively 5 members of NRG. Where Camo swings.
Whoa!
That was quick.
Wow.
That was quick. So we'd seen Marta testing middle a couple of
That
times.
was terrible.
Smoke this time around, posting up Kiko on the angle instead.
Whoa. Miniboo?
Now,
With one?
yeah, less
They wanna try
aggressive, does have a
to
guard.
looking from mid to B.
Has
with
got
this
all the way-
aggressive?
Yeah.
Maybe?
And completely.
Oh!
That's
Oh,
unlucky,
Wayne.
really. Wayne, gonna do well to get one back, and it makes that B site seem a little bit more feasible, but there's still Scuba.
What?
Oh, that's a shot. Wayne, you've made this one feel possible. And this time Nat's playing with the pack as well.
We get a
He's not
reason
separated from the others. You
why
can see the turn of attention from Mark.
many Singaporean teams
catch
wanna
where Nats
pick
may
him.
be, and now you find out, turning back towards middle. As Scuba's position. Oh, he's gone away with it here. Yeah, just gonna be caught. Nats trying to
Wow.
get towards site. They're holding those deeper
Wayne
lines,
again?
making it really hard to break through further.
I mean, Wayne's got the TP here. He can get a plant on A.
You're gonna
for sure.
auto A. Right,
15
auto the
seconds
spike.
away from another smoke. Does have the paranoia. So a chance here for Wayne to clutch up. Something you've done many times back in the EMEA
Wayne?
towards the end of kickoff.
How's he want to play it? Well, they're going straight middle. Wayne, this
Wayne
would
didn't
be
expect-
magic
No!
for you. The timing, the smoke goes out, but he's back. He's got down one.
Ah.
For Wayne! Gorgeous work in the clutch, finding both players, starting this round and ending it.
We get the reason why he's insane.
Fantastic work from him. Almost becoming a trademark in the clutch. The trade here from Miniboo. Finds the kill onto Brook as well.
The conservation was good.
And the spacing here, I don't think NRG expected him to be so deep towards double doors. Massive clutch for Wayne.
What a good clutch
That's an X
from that
factor
one
I
people.
wasn't expecting to see there, but beautiful, beautiful stuff. And NRG's reaction is to
Oh.
go for a walk. So they're going to try and get
Good
elbow
entry.
control while Liquid eye up the site itself.
Kiko, look at the
How far
flank.
does Kiko go?
When already expect
There are players
with his
watching this.
Far
movement.
enough.
Okay, Purpo very diligent, but Miniboo's been let off the leash. There's two players to far.
Whoa! What are they doing?
Yeah, he's starting to feel that rhythm now.
Ew.
And a ton of space to move into. 2 freebies here, and Liquid now to take the site. Kiko nearly catching wind of somebody. Will find Camo.
Yeah, that was quick. That was quick. But does it change the outcome now? Gonna note Miniboo and potentially one on the site, so they've got great information. They found 3 players from this. To try and pry them out of these positions is certainly not
If
easy.
we-
Ethan's a little bit
Kiko
further away. Maybe that
operator?
paranoia about Nats is
Yeah,
still there.
Nats is in his
Oh.
own buy phase.
Got in
Still
okay,
just-
blocks movement.
Again, that's what's slowing down this retake here for NRG.
A great time buyer. You kind of have to respect it, right? You got to keep it in mind.
Ah,
But Miniboo's gone
Miniboo
down.
again.
Ethan gonna find another. It's Wayne
Oh my
again.
God.
Back-to-back impact now for the man, leaving Kiko to try and get these last 2 players. But Nats kind of seals this deal, and Wayne looking
He didn't
to
expect
punish on the way out. Kiko, you don't get
Nah.
to keep it. Brilliant stuff there from Liquid, stabilizing in the post plant.
Back-to-back rounds, as you
I
said,
guess
Rain,
your team is
starting to build a
also
little bit of momentum. NRG tries
he's
to
one
run
of
the
the
map,
best
and
Apex
again, it's just
players.
a little bit of space for Minibu to find. Unfortunately, they can't catch. What?
It's nice. It is nice.
Super talented individual, and a really slow start to kickoff. With again questions around the move coming in basically a match later, but became so clutch towards the end of kickoff.
All right.
Continuing that
We're
form.
trying to out from A.
Put outside A once more for NRG.
I think for this map,
anticipating
sorry,
further aggression. Wasn't a confirmation in the previous round, but yeah, maybe a read on that B side setup.
W.
NRG had gone
A-base
walkabouts.
50. 50 for.
To be fair to NRG, they are
This one
reading
question
this
mark.
relatively well.
That's my prediction.
Shift bodies over towards A.
Mother's already got a
But
TP over here as well.
probably,
Yeah.
but
What can Scuba do?
There's no double doors pinch here.
but then Stefan.
Hunter's Fury and vulnerability, that's an
Bro?
issue. Liquid looking like they're in the blender. Camo's made it forward, but he's very alone. The others can't
Mother
make it out
again.
of the pit.
Kind of brute force into the pit. On this choke point, Wayne tagged up.
Win again.
Okay, we'll take him down to 1 immediately, and Kiko's already in the backlines here.
He's heard Nats. Yeah, that's been called out. And
Nats
Kiko's
for it.
position is just
Nats for-
perfect work. And yeah, for Liquid, just
Oh, what a nice side quick.
Yeah, flawless end here for NRG, but again, there was no contingency towards double doors here.
Take your
Reading
energy,
this as a
everyone.
solo hold behind the pit. Wasn't really enough focus shift towards the back side of it.
yeah, we've seen the kind of the tales of two halves in one at this point. 5 to 7, a very close affair.
Alright, that
Don't go
movement.
too far away.
Nice! Good shit, boys.
Good
Nice,
job.
nice, boys.
Alright. Hot time mode.
Can I help you, sir?
Here's the bill from the dealership where I got my car, and I'd like you to beat it with a better deal on one of these fine cars.
Not how it works.
Guess you're not as cool as Verizon. Bringing your AT&T.
I guess with one. Because this guy should be playing in Taiwan with PRX. But I don't know why PRX didn't let him playing with Jing. Even Tato, he got a hit result. Like lift a trophy from this Challengers League. And then dude, this match, I know this from this match when it should be huge to win it, when he was facing Booming Sports with DSG, because DSG players are so talented, like Juicy, Grumble, and I don't think so about Styron and Farah. Styron is good as an idea, but they already have Wayne and playing with Wayne since DSG days. Even if they win against Booming Sports, I know the coaching staff was good with Alex RR, which is EMA style to coach. If PRX pick him
Here on
for
the defense,
test mapping,
how proactive
that was a good
will it be?
decision.
Pistol round to go by here, an immediate walk down mid. Crunch towards double doors. Scuba
Oh, they crossing from mid.
was tucked into a Nats-esque
that-
position.
Ethan and
Okay,
Scuba
see
lurking.
nothing.
Oh,
But the problem is the spike
Well, they
goes
faked.
towards B.
They faked the plant. They're going to catch Borg.
oh my god.
Brock.
Oh.
Couldn't quite make it around the corner, so Liquid's
And that's what already
pretty
hit
stacked
Mini
players
Boo
patrolling
and
the map, and then
Camo.
if you're Kiko, you're
Oh my god.
on the wrong
Kiko?
side of the map, and you've got a 3v5 to hold.
I know Kiko can looking.
Spawn's going to be crucial to NRG's
Go looking,
success.
Kiko.
How much time can they even buy in this to allow for someone like Kiko to come into effect?
He
That's
can
what
running?
I'm
Oh, he
mostly
can running?
wondering. How long
I don't think
can you
so.
wait? They've cost a lot of time, very, very slippery.
Liquid need to pick up the pace here.
Well, yeah, the longer this goes on, the more that Kiko can actually do something with this. The smoke's
He doesn't
starting
get,
to be invested as Camo
hit
starts
time,
to clear. Down
maybe?
45, and Mini Boo's pretty low as well. They got to get moving. Great stall on the Paranoia.
Come on,
Keep in
Kiko.
mind,
Wow, nice.
finally pulls the trigger for Purpo. Nats doing what's necessary, and now there's
What?
problems. Kiko! You're not going to do this to your own team! Oh, I think you just might make 4 kills! I thought
That
you
was
were too late,
insane.
but you were perfectly on time!
Great adjustment from NRG
Oh my
to
god,
leave this
Kiko.
open plant. Open up the possibilities for such
It's huge.
an egregiously late lurk.
That
From
felt
Kiko.
foul, man.
Again, just easy pickings for him here.
Easy one taps. All 3 easy one taps.
Oh, yeah.
Clean.
Yeah.
Easy one time.
I was giving you benefit of the doubt, but I wouldn't say one taps.
Okay, just pistols out for Liquid this time. No real stack either, but Wayne's going to
Oh,
get all of this.
when expect with the
They're a little
movement.
ahead of the Paranoia though, so they're not going to have to respect it too much. And I think he got spotted. Great
Whoa,
attempt
what's
by
the-
Mini Boo. And it's not
Mini
even
Boo
shot.
again.
Kinda falls
He got
away.
countered
It was
by
a nice
Scuba.
little try there. Not going to probably get too much more than that as it is just
It's
the
movement
classics of the
towards,
lane.
not gonna lie.
Wants in, and NRG would love to keep
I know
pushing
Mini
that.
Boo is one of the best known player in EMEA.
Dropped, actually.
Reason why Heretics adopt him.
I mean, having Kiko and Mada both at halfway to their ults here,
Yeah.
certainly a chance to get some crucial points towards these
I know
duels.
this is one of the crucial
Holding on to, well, denying actually
moment
progress
for
here.
Team Liquid.
Camo and Purpo.
This Camo the closest to maybe being found.
He's gonna get
It's done.
looks like, yeah, a couple people looking this way.
Ah,
I didn't expect you to get 2 there, I'll give you that. So they do keep 2 of the rifles. Was there one lost in this?
I think maybe a Spectre?
Okay. Not the end of
Not
the world, if
entirely
that's the
sure,
case.
yeah.
I'll try and catch it on the replay.
It's
but
39.
still, I mean, the prize possession's making it out.
Sees Kiko to get another point as well.
okay, let's wait. What is
It
Kiko's
won't
mouse?
necessarily affect the purchase here. It's some light shields inside these rifles. Mother on a Stinger, actually.
Nice from Camo, though. He's been a little
What
quiet.
time from
I mean, I'd
Camo?
like to see a bit more from him.
Yeah.
'Cause he was one of the players during that kind of late point of trying to qualify here.
I think now
Became
I'm
pretty
gonna
essential
be
at their full.
a
When
second
the
caller
commitment
to
came
helping
Camo
Ethan.
being this second duelist, certainly pivotal to their success. Slower round here.
Oh,
These
this
are
guy
the
is
ones I look towards
7-7?
on the buy for Liquid. They threw away so many advantages, but also just kept trying to hammer.
When already expect with the movement
these
from
pressure points on the
NRG.
map. NRG well equipped here. I think they're dealing with that. Might actually going to back away from that, take the TP.
They
Yeah, I was wondering if that was going to pull a third
back me
player from
again.
Liquid. It hasn't. They seem happy enough with that.
I think that's already expect with the movement
They're
from
3
NRG
posted
because
on
they
the B side.
always put the TP right
Straight
here,
down Marder now equipped to take the side.
the
a little
5
bit more
stacks,
ease.
and push the B side.
What's
By
the
the way,
hold
let's
gonna
prepare
look
the
like? Because we saw
stack
that,
bite.
to be fair,
Nah.
NRG was struggling to deny the springboard in. Kiko's there, gonna immediately
Nah.
remove Mini Boo, but a great bit of damage back from that! 3
Ooh.
kills, you surely could not get any
That's
more.
why I got a
He
counter
has
by
put in a
Kiko.
shift this round,
Let's go pen.
finding just that point to play from. And Kiko is on turret duty. Defend!
What?
And deny! He can't do it.
That was
Wayne's
insane.
giving him a chance here.
What a catch from Wayne. It's just Scuba now. Wayne down to 13 HP, but there's a 1v2 for him. Open plant looking to wrap back behind Liquid here.
Scuba?
Oh,
Just a glance back.
doubted it.
He still got
Didn't wanna do
timing.
it. He's bought a bit of time here. So keep in mind, Wayne is a little lower.
Wayne's got a smoke up. I think he's just going to put that on the spike now.
There goes the paranoia. Spray in, not going to get it. Walk the smoke. Yes. Wayne goes out. Another tap. He now knows both players. He can't
Oh, NT.
find the shot. Team Liquid
If he doesn't
on the
win,
back of Nats
that
there.
should be W for
Very
NRG.
close.
A little bit dicey on the swing out of the smokes here. A chance for Scuba to
Alright, Nats. I
isolate
know
a low
you
HP
are
Wayne
idea-ing the
and then
team.
reset for Purpo. Nats.
It was
So
brilliant.
he's laying down the law a little bit there. But
That
again,
should was insane.
he makes this doable.
I was, and we saw how hard it was for even some of these players on the other side of things to try and hold that site down with the burst, right? So credit to Nats for showing again that,
Oh, it's
brilliance,
7-8.
Because
that capability.
You got the dash, the TP, actually the TP from Ethan as well into that cloud burst. So a ton of pressure
Alright, Purple and
to
Nat
break through the choke. So
holding
it's a
8.
miracle Nats still gets 3.
He's an incredibly good player. Again, those 3 get them very much back in the driving seat here. By now in play though for NRG,
Nah.
and it's direct in approach as they do look to try and take this A side. But once again, Nats is here. This man is present. The Dark going to reveal a little bit of info, but not everything. That's
Oh
big
my
though
God.
for the
What
timing.
a wave for him.
Marder on the swing out. Oh, that's beautiful from Marder. Basically saving them. I thought Liquid were teed up.
Oh my
Where have you
Oh
got
my
3
God.
from? Systematic
What a
destruction in
TK.
his hands. Scuba and Brock left probably scratching their heads. It's Purpo sitting pretty. He needs to hit that reload surely at
Alright,
some point.
only Block and Scuba.
Full faith. Nah.
There we go. NRG freezing.
Alright.
Actually paralyzed by
They
fear
open
at the
thinking?
sake of what Purpo's just done. But caught on the back pedal.
Yeah. Really looking for Liquid to reset. It looked like Wayne
Whoa.
was halfway out of the site here. Towards a
Wayne, you
rotation.
in?
Orb will go up here. Wayne, can he catch?
Oh, he's so close now. He's got a really good idea.
So that
for
was
timing.
insane.
Oh my god.
No!
He was waiting.
Scuba.
Thank you, Scuba.
How are you checking that?
And
You're a
Wayne
lucky
just
boy.
Slipping through. Little
I
bit
know,
of
I know,
delay
they expect with
as well
Scuba
there,
position,
but
but
Scuba with a fantastic catch.
he doesn't know
I
with
just gotta
the
see Purpo
movement.
shots again. 'Cause it felt like with that dart coming in, but then Marder bailing them out, but then Purpo answers right back. This is unbelievable. Look at these.
Give me the
coming
replay,
in
give me the
here.
replay. Oh my god.
Beautiful stuff.
That's not my teammate.
There's an intruder.
Okay, well, the ults that we were talking about are now in play, right? Kiko's got his, Marder's got his. On the other
Yes,
side,
way,
Purpo's
guys.
managed to get theirs early, but they don't really have the buy behind it. He's got a Vandal. That's it.
Quick glance
Who
out.
have
to
it now?
mid.
Ah, Purple.
Nothing
I know
spotted
Purple,
here, but
one of the best
Liquid's still going to try and make a
talented player
little bit
in
of
the
pressure
NBA.
for Purpo to shine on the
Since
zero
Gen
rifle.
X time.
No chance of Mivu potentially getting his ultimate here. Actually catching the paranoia. It's a big piece of info. The Liquid were about to descend on A
Even they can fall back to A again, by the way. Oh,
Map Dart going to come through. Supportive smoke here from Wayne. Going to allow Nats a little window.
Ooh, I like that.
look
So
at the timing.
patient, but look where
Huh?
you're going, man.
What
Great
do you mean we have to
calling
go
from
by
Ethan there, just
info?
being really, really heads up about it all. It's a quick rotation from Team Liquid. They're not completely out of this one, but again, super slippery work.
Great catch on the rotation.
Oh, the flank?
That's
People are
actually
expecting
here
the
very
flank.
early on.
Yeah, they've made it here
No sound
exceptionally
cue.
quick, so might be in a little bit of trouble for Kiko there. Yeah,
Ah,
he is. Going to be
a
punished by
disrespect by
Nats.
Nat.
Going to need to see a bit more to get my attention in this round, as NRG should, if they don't go walking into smokes or not checking
Oh.
their corners.
When again?
Nats is still doing damage.
Yeah, I'm paying attention.
Still a rifle here for Purpo.
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
paying attention. I'm very much paying attention.
1v3?
Because suddenly we're in a 1v3 that should never have been. And Liquid have made something out of nothing.
Whoa.
And Braun
Nice
can't do
shot.
anything about it.
Even Nats with the
They're
X.
close, but they've got it. I mean,
Just
Liquid.
spirals out of control. It wasn't, sorry, apologies, it wasn't Purpo's
What
camera that picked
attempted
up
by
the hero
NRG.
rifle. Is able to seal the deal on this Thrifty. And Kiko just caught on the cloud burst. Again, just drawing the eyes that bait and switch in several different positions here.
Okay, Nats. Easy map pick.
Wayne, to me, on a Sheriff is kind of filthy.
Look at this ult cycle for Liquid as well.
Where's all that come from? Yeah, I felt like before it was literally just the two
Yeah, a
for
couple of people
NRG.
like 3 or 4 away, and now very well stacked.
Oh, this
Ah,
is sick.
left
We're
again?
getting this quality game between the two. I'm all aboard. Great calling, great approaches. Ults on either side. But look at the surround here. This is not comfortable for NRG, so they want some
Oh my
safety.
God.
They want to carve a path. Ults back and forth. A little bit of chip, but not enough to write home about. Purpo sending his...
Oh my god.
Friendly fire.
What is that
Yeah,
doing?
that's a little rough
That's
for
down to
Nats.
18 HP.
And ooh, Camo,
my
that
God.
had to have been quick from his side of things. So a 4v4
One
post
message
plant.
by Camo.
Kiko's got his ult out. They're trying to find some security, at least towards A main, but Camo's been clean with these. Oh, what did I
Oh my
say?
God.
Oh, I've lied, but it's fine. Liquid still just going to be clearing house here. Camo is on it. Made up for
What
it in
an
the end.
incredible shot by
After a little bit
Camo.
of a messy start. Liquid have the read.
NRG make him wake up.
Digits now. A wide open sight for NRG, but again, not able to find a kill because Liquid are trying to capitalize on the back of Camo's ultimate.
I know they have a good potential to winning this Masters.
Not so much here, but as you said, made up for it with his
Yeah,
flash.
all good. It's huge from Liquid.
NRG in a really weird spot now because, if I'm not mistaken, it wasn't a great buy in the
I
previous.
don't think so. I
Basta
don't think so.
ako by Coach
I'm sure
Bonkal.
there was a sheriff in play, some other bits and bobs. It was certainly lacking in certain areas, but it feels like they've hit a brick wall, right? They're getting these plants, but the calling from Nats has been just sublime. He's been absolutely
Wait, the
on.
Ako is
Absolutely has. And
under
coming into this now,
the
going to be pretty awkward in terms
Well,
of
right.
the Coinbase win condition for NRG. Not going to be able to scrape together much. Kiko's ultimate obviously not
Oh,
going to be
never
able
mind.
to offset this now. Scuba, just one away from the pit, something you can maybe
Is that what called,
as a purchase, but you don't
should
want
be
to rip
hit
this out.
by
Full 5v5
Coach
to
Bonkal?
try and cement a sight hold. And even at that point, not much on the other side for Liquid either, just the TP, so a little off kilter here. Miniboo finally getting towards his. See some light investment. I mean, if they can make it to a post plant, sure. But they haven't exactly found comfortable plants though.
Nope. No, Liquid are really getting into a rhythm here.
Well, tempering the aggression much nicer today than what we saw previously. It's not just rinse and repeat over and over again, although that probably is still in the back of their minds. See a set piece here from NRG towards B's side.
Oh.
Camo and Wayne on the chopping block here.
Stingers.
And we're seeing this many stingers. Yeah, I think they're considering the pit.
Alright, we got a 5 line up
Seems they get the
by
opportunity for it,
Scuba.
right? Like, is
Oh.
that even something they can try and bank on? Camo is here. Wayne's paranoia is really good. And look at this crunch. Liquid instantly just compound the problems. They
What?
try to
It's
fight
under-
between them, and it's a messy fight on the side, but it's won out by Liquid again. This choke point is brutal. Left gasping.
Oh my god. What a disrespect.
Liquid full standing.
Couple of low sense checks there from both Ethan and Miniboo, but
Even Miniboo's grinning at that one. I think he
Yeah.
knows it.
up to 11 now. NRG obviously on a lesser buy now will be in a much better position.
Oh my god.
Running out of mouse pad for sure.
He looks so excited.
This one could effectively decide it here. It'll be Liquid potentially finding 12 and NRG off kilter with some of these key ultimates.
Okay. Trying to split through middle towards the A site. Nats is on guard. Duty going to see the first falls away. Doesn't want to outstay his welcome on that angle. Marder
That's it
into
by
play
Marder.
though, going to isolate Nats and take him out of the
Oh.
equation. Liquid held back by CT. It's all very
What is Scuba doing?
one-dimensional on the play back through. Miniboo
Oh.
trying to be slippery on this. Hard to find.
Marder? Oh.
But it's going to be Papo putting up some numbers. But
Nice
NRG,
shot.
brute, force it.
Enough pressure towards double doors here, just breaking the sight lines. A couple of Liquid members. And yeah, it's an easy catch for Mada on the TP in.
Wow, Thailand
Got to be
officially
conscious that Mada could be here
so
so quickly.
able to play in
into main and have a
VCT.
TP almost to backside.
Congratulations, Sayonara.
Clean from Kiko.
One taps.
Actually, this time.
Yes. Non-fictional. Okay, operator though out for Miniboo. Haven't seen that one really yet. So
Okay, it's oh.
Well, that's not known for this world.
Kiko
blinded
nasty,
there, by the
man.
way.
Yeah, I don't get it. Like, give me the replay. Let me see that one again. But it's going to be the battle of the doors. And it is won by Purpo. Point flash play by Team Liquid. Avenge their fallen teammate. But it ain't over yet. If Marder is up and breathing, I will always pay it just enough credit.
Well, that's just for
Going to be seen Marder trying to work ahead here. Camo can't quite find Marder yet. And Marder's found them. Going to go 1-for-1 on the trade. And
That's
down
again.
to the 1v1. But Wayne's been sick at this. He has been clutch as
Nice one,
now.
bro.
Oh my
Brock, back in action, baby. NRG are up to 10.
Let's go.
Show me that start.
Yeah, I was going to say, it
Show
just
me that start.
explodes on the back of this opener. On the flash, a little late,
Just
actually.
late.
Just ahead of it. Again, Purpo looking lethal in some of these situations. Brock, ever the safe pair of hands for NRG. Double digits found now.
That was insane.
Going to cripple the finances.
Oh, man.
Liquid. We'll
Oh,
see
it is
investment,
shaky.
though.
But they've won rounds with
Hang
less
on.
than this. Don't think they haven't.
Ethan was so close
Oh
to
my
sticking
god.
that.
Okay, Marder City's committing on this.
Oh, nice shoot.
By Purpo, okay, but then there's still a problem of Wayne here. Double jump
Nice.
from the
Oh,
smoke.
what
It's
a
great
nice
from
jump.
NRG. But Minibu, odds
Minibu
there.
again.
Nat's still alive. Camo's still alive. No plan yet. They're pausing. They're trying to just catch this pressure.
Oh,
Soaked it up for now.
that's right,
Flash
looking.
turn. Back
Oh
into the
my
action.
god.
1-for-1 we go. Down to 3v2. Kiko's the one to be the difference.
Expected?
Nats.
Is it
Where is
expected?
Nats? Kiko's attention. I saw him turn just to look behind. And that awareness
Oh.
might be the death of him. How does he do it? He's
Oh.
already been seen tagged up in the fight. NRG.
What a good thing
Light
of
it
things.
up, man.
Has been beautiful from NRG. Just when Liquid look to go forwards, get a little more aggressive, get a little more
That's what
furious
better by
in
Nats.
the early round. NRG lap it up. Again, on a round where Matters
And one.
got his ultimate, he can really get behind some of these
Oh.
aggressive plays. That cast from Kiko is
That jumping
beautiful
from
there. Onto
Mini
Mini
Boot.
Boot.
Nice, boys!
Be a
Good
pump
job.
of the brakes from Liquid. A timeout called here as things are tied up. 11 apiece.
Oh.
A little bit of a buffer
Is
here
it as the
for
one goal?
NRG, and unfortunately, there's not an awful lot behind this buy for Liquid. Again, ultimates-wise, Wayne 2 away, Purpo 2 away, but not necessarily any bailouts in terms of the economy to follow.
Alright,
I'm
nice one.
just a little bit worried that
If
this
anyone
pressure
was
point that
hit
NRG
by
have found with
Patsolohan.
this A-site take hasn't yet been stopped. Right? Like, they've now done this a couple of times, and it's felt sketchy. Don't get me wrong, it's
One
not
of
been like super clean.
the
We've had 1v1
curious
between
things for
Brock
me-
and who is it, Wayne?
we
We've
spot
seen
the
it come down
overtime
quite close
after
scenarios,
No,
but there's
this
repetition
match-
now.
The one thing I think
Wait,
NRG are
from
going
this
to
match?
excel on is the fundamentals, right? And some of these chaotic rounds, if they can get, 3v3 fights, 2v2 fights, they're so much cleaner on these trades. Whereas Mini Boo, yeah, again, happy to go forward, find a scrappy kill here and there, but how often
Mini
do we
Boo?
see him find the first blood? Not
Wait,
necessarily
Mini Boo
overstep a little bit, but
doesn't wake up.
he's traded so quickly. Curious now if NRG coming out of this timeout are just going to full commit here. You can see the pings and the investment from Scuba. Like you said, that point of weakness
Oh.
they're looking to exploit.
It's one thing to know it might be coming. It's another to try and handle it, right? That's what I want to see. What is the game plan now from Liquid in this timeout? Shoulder up on main, I guess. Make them work for their
One
dinner,
spotted.
but Hunter's Fury and Scuba's got camo.
He's got a tag as well.
Oh dear,
Oh, no.
that could be everything. Brock's just absolutely battered them. That
Dropped
was off
the
the
gun.
rip. That was the attempt made from Liquid to play a bit more aggressive, a bit more attentive
should.
towards A main.
The paranoia lands here, but Camo still punished on the peak. Full 5v3 for NRG. Purpo and Mini Boo still here
We got
towards A
5v3.
side.
Purpo
Need some
should
big shots
expect-
here.
Lean on the first, but
Yeah.
Mini
it's
Boo.
just stacked up.
That spacing is good here. Mini Boo got one. Maybe.
Whoa.
No, again, the spacing, the trading. Mike, you said it perfectly. They've got that system just down here. And that's once
many
again
done?
lost alive. He was obviously trying to keep control of the rest of the map, putting faith in all other
That's
players on
again?
his side. But now
The
it's
safe
down to
here?
him. This could be 12 for NRG.
We can see
They
What
want
can
this
he
one.
do?
Spamming out the smoke. Gonna see Brock towards main. He's caught, and he is dead. NRG, they found a pressure point, and they are not relenting.
He's just dismantle
What is
this
that doing?
aggression once more. 4 in a row. I said the
Oh my
buy back
God.
in here from Liquid. Okay, well, you can't really fault Camo on that. I didn't exactly catch the timing, but Scuba with daylight robbery.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm so excited.
4 in a row. And now the problem, you can see that NRG already reading this in nice deep default just in case they try and get
Look at
over
the scopes.
aggressive.
Look at the scopes. Kiko, Scuba,
Oh my
and
God.
Ethan all looking to punish this buy now. All
Kiko
light
and
shields
Mada, KD.
on the side of Liquid. Hunter's Fury is there. Wayne one away for the TP, but like I said, not really any bailouts here in terms of the buy.
They expect with one position.
It's only going to be Purpo and Miniboo that get true rifles here.
Oh.
NRG just lying in wait. Happy to let this one breathe a little bit, force Liquid to maybe take the
I
initiative.
don't know what
Much
they
tighter hold here
disappeared or
towards the
not.
sights from Liquid.
Yeah. And this late creep back towards a
But
offset of time.
one thing they need to do
Changing the read.
is playing the
It's
momentum.
on Wayne and Camo again. This is a hard predicament. Here comes the utility.
When
They know what's
should be
coming. Can they
explained?
keep control
Ah.
this time? Wayne wants to stand his ground, but he has a flood of players
He's
coming
spotted, he's
his
spotted.
way. TP towards site. They've already divided.
he-
They've already conquered.
Oh.
NRG are in. This time, Purple's dropped a body. Brock's gone down, but unaware and now unalive.
Ooh.
Kiko with 2
Nice
big
one,
kills.
Kiko.
It's down to a 2v2. It's not over yet. Nats is on the way, but Purple has to live. 40 HP. He's being hunted down.
Oh my God, Kiko again.
Burying Liquid.
Dude, just go
Poetic
for it.
in a way, but Nats. He's made it to the site, but has to walk through the corpses of his fallen teammates. But with 10 seconds, this point
Alright.
is late. An opportunity given. It's minimal.
Toxins ran out as well.
Plants in. Has to soak
Yeah,
this
man.
one, Scuba. Not much, though. Nats, this would be the miracle your team would be praying for. Map 1 on the line. First
Nats?
dropped. Kiko. It is poetic.
Oh my
4
God.
kills.
Let's
Map
go.
1 is NRG's.
Again, they read it so beautifully, Lauren. These hits
I'm
come so
already
fast. Wayne
feeling
throws
it.
the paranoia out.
Man.
NRG pounce on it. They know they have
Look at
enough
the,
time and space
that
ahead,
now-
and that's come in to completely secure the
So
site.
with the prediction,
Fantastic performance here from NRG on map 1.
because when I was on a YouTube
That's gone
thumbnail,
away heavy there for Liquid.
the thumbnail
But for
predict
NRG, what a
and they were
feeling.
gonna
What a
win
moment.
today's match.
Battle may have been won there, but certainly not the
For
war.
T1
Abyss
against
is
Zito,
coming up
I don't think
next.
so.
Don't go away.
Who's the best talker? If Liquid lose again
Boys,
on
boys,
the
listen
second
to
match,
me,
wait a
everyone,
minute.
listen to me. The delay this, okay, diffuse. I don't like steal, okay? But we are dead nothing, boys. We are playing elimination game. Elimination. Why are we saving energy? For what, man? For what are we
Ooh.
saving energy? For what? For the flight tomorrow or what? Play default. Boys, give your all, okay? Everything. I understand it's hard sometimes to find the energy, but find it. Find it. But enjoy. I don't want us to be dead, okay? Dom, the same to you. I understand Gnosis block, but still try, okay?
Relax, Nats.
No excuses, boys, okay?
Relax. Calm down. I know you want. You even need to winning this match. I can see your panic. I know I like your leadership, but you should chill. Calm down. Alright, everyone. I think I wanna go to some first get back.
he's hunting down that title.
The time to write the next chapter in the esports history books is finally here.
And they fold it in his hands yet again. Steps up to the plate, and he can knock this one out of the park. They shall be engraved alongside the greats.
Snap him mày. Kẻ sống bệnh là gì? I'm curious with the agent comes from Minibu and Kamo. Sorry, from Team Liquid, especially for the per map. Where is it? Ah, Mian and Whaley. It looks like interesting for yesterday's match, but should be easy for Team Liquid because NRG playing with a solo duelist. That's the reason why I would say easy for Team Liquid.
Jen with Coach Bonker of NRG now. Okay, we know that Kiko's an amazing jet, but were there any other reasons you put him on the jet instead of the Neon? I mean, it's not the most jet-friendly meta, especially the jet with the off duty.
Yeah, I mean, if there's any map that Jet still works on, it's Breeze in my opinion, and it's just a big comfort pick for him, so we just let him play the Jet if he wants to, and he does a good job on it, so.
I think you made the right call, so good luck, Anavis.
Thank you.
Can agree with that as well. The fans on their feet for NRG.
That's the reason why
folks, this was a beautiful matchup. Two teams really clashing against one another. That's going to take us immediately into our Verizon high-speed moment, because what you're really seeing here was just the style sideshow just clashing non-stop, and it just felt like it was a roller coaster, man.
Yeah, I mean, look at the way that Minibu's entering here, and then immediately afterwards, they make an adjustment. Mata swings into the orb, shuts him down. This first half was all about how NRG was able to stop those entries. I love the adjustment later on as well. Round 11, Minibu decides to contact into the B side, just constantly messing with what's going on. Look at this. Fake wall, makes it feel like a fake, actually is walked in, gets a 2K. There were so many nice mind games there.
Yeah, it was a Liquid that started so strong in both halves. They were 8 for 12 in the first 6 of each of those halves. Only won 3 rounds outside of that. This was a NRG who had to adapt.
I like how
NRG anchor more on sites and finds ways to disrupt that entry. And on the second half as well, really fixing their team fighting and the way they were approaching that in their attack side post plans to come out and win this close game.
That's the first one with the close score, but I don't think so. They were talking or not.
Kiko because we weren't sure how, the guy who made his name on Jet, right? We talked about it. We were talking about how good he was on this agent. We're like, oh boy. And Jen even asked Coach Bonkar, this is not really a Jet-friendly type of situation. But I think it's safe to say, though, Breeze is still a map that's
wow.
good for Jet.
Mada and
absolutely, and Kiko was
Kiko duo.
man. You saw him come out with a really weird round here in round 13 where he lurks, or he's part of a fake on the A site, and then it becomes the backstab lurk.
The highlight was
just had so many opportunities to have his aim, his entry be the thing that made the difference.
Yeah, I think especially so on that attacking side. He also had a bit of a slower start, but still in NRG. Once I figured it out,
Hello,
NRG
really
with
Bonkar.
coordinating and how they approach these backside
easy.
fights. He looked so good. What a poetic way to end it, too. 4K against his former mentor.
Oof, you saw that? You saw that unity there? That was clean.
Wow.
That tells me
Look
all
at
I need to
Bonkar's
know me.
playbook.
Nats in the head, perfect out to your new teammates.
I know, right? It's like,
He really prepared for
no, but seriously, I mean,
this
really
Masters.
great adjustments. And here's the thing. We were talking about, well, not we, rather, but the boys in NRG. You heard Mata in that piece earlier. What was the word he used to describe this squad? Resilient. Because let me tell you, coming out of that first half, Mimi, I was a little bit concerned about how NRG were going to be shaping out in the second. But like you said, they make those adjustments. They fight together. They find success.
I think this game had a lot of parallels to the T1 game in that early on the defensive side for Liquid's opponent, they struggled to actually find a solve to play the retake together and look good in those positions, and were failing to the Liquid team fighting. But where T1 fell over and didn't adapt at all in that game, both halves, NRG take a timeout, they figure it out, and get that one adaptation that puts them ahead to win the map.
It's tough now, though, for Liquid. You actually, we heard it from Nats himself when he was getting into Breeze. He's saying, let's bring the energy up, guys.
Yeah,
and I think they should be happy with how they fought in this map, but they will be very disappointed with the result, because this was their best opportunity at landing an early blow against NRG. The next two maps are way, way harder for Liquid.
Yeah, the Abyss really worries me. This has been a stronghold map for NRG. It's one where I don't think we've seen that depth out of Liquid just yet, so definitely looking at a tough position. If they had won, Breeze could have pushed it further. Maybe there's more of a chance, but no, pretty tough road.
I can say the potential from
theory on this map is fantastic.
If they
it's a map where they've been excellent against EMEA teams in the past as well. They're constantly getting active. Mada's hyper intelligent on defense in terms of finding those timings to push out.
Well, you know, it's fascinating. Last team to defeat NRG on this particular map of Abyss was Fnatic. That was at Champions. Since then, they have looked exquisite on this map. Lots of pressure here for Team Liquid. Let's see what's going on over on their side of the field. We have Jen Lee standing by.
Jen with Coach
Jen
Lohan.
here with Coach Lohan of Team Liquid. Now, narrow loss. That was a very, very close one. What do you think happened on Breeze? And next up is Abyss, a map where NRG really capitalizes on their Viper very well. Do you think that's going to change your approach to the game or not?
Yeah, I think Breeze was very close, right? It was down to the details. I mean, for Abyss, let's see what we're going to be doing. Let's see.
Thank you and good luck.
Wait a minute. Is it the highlight, right?
But we are dead nothing, boys. We are playing elimination game. Elimination. Why are we saving energy? For what, man? For what are we saving energy?
Oh my god.
For what? For the flight tomorrow or what? Play default. Boys, give your all, okay? Everything. I understand it's hard sometimes to find the energy, but find it.
Here's the god.
It, but enjoy. I don't want us to be dead, okay? Dom, the same to you. I understand Gnosis blow, but still try, okay? No excuses, boys,
Look at
okay?
the replay.
Okay, diffuse. I don't like steal, okay?
Just has a career after esports as a motivational speaker or politician. Oh my god.
Using it, I would look at that VOD and see what they were doing with that particular
and I think for Liquid, you could look at this and think they just played, they won't have time to turn anything around with depth. But literally the way they qualified this event was pulling out comps last minute against Fnatic, a team they weren't favored to beat, and putting that together at the last second. Still, I think even if they have some new gimmick, NRG are just so comfortable on this map. They're so good at finding that adaptation. It'll still be tough.
Yeah, I agree with you, but I do think, though, you've got to put that test towards NRG. You can't just be running simple standard stuff. You're in an uncomfortable spot right now.
Yep.
You got to gamble when you're the team that's down, when you're the underdog. You got to look to take risks in a spot like that.
That was their best condition, right? I mean, Breeze was the moment for them, right? They do that. They put the pressure on NRG, and it really begins to maybe build up from there. But now we find ourselves in a situation where we don't quite know what we're going to get. And hey, look at that. Guys, hey, does GB know ball? That's crazy. Hey, Sliggy, I know ball.
I think this is a really nice idea with this composition. I think that, especially, well, I mean, assuming that Nats is going to run a different smoke as well, I think that they can really make this work. They're a team that should be looking to aggro, flood, defend. Wayne's Harbor, though, I wasn't a fan of how he was playing it on the defense side. I think Valen gapped him in terms of value, but that might partly be map dependent. Like, if he comes out here with better ideas on Abyss, because it's easy to play.
Valen was telling us that he's been putting in work with that particular agent. I don't know if we were getting the same out of Wayne, considering how Liquid like to operate.
Sure. For NRG, though, they're starting on defense here. I don't think they need a huge amount of rounds. And I think one of the keys they have is playing this double drone comp. They will constantly pressure an extremity and get very early rotations. They don't have the luxury of that your team that other teams do. So they're very good at finding the right moments to re-clear space and getting players over in time to actually hard anchor on these sites. Liquid's win condition is going to be if they can get into a site, have that harbor util up to stall out. It's so tough to retake through it.
Nats put together some special moments on Abyss. The last time that we saw him play in EMEA kickoff, pulling out the Outlaw and OT to be able to deal with the glass cannon op. Takes down 2, calls it before he even begins.
I don't think so.
They've got players on Liquid who are willing to step up to big moments, but nothing here at Santiago is any bigger than this.
You saw Nats talking to the boys there. It had to be words of encouragement. You need Liquid to wake up, or else NRG are going to run away with this one 2-0. Let's send it back over to your casters, Pansy and Hypok for the call.
Make a decision or make a call.
Fight is on now. Elimination very much in the forefront of my mind with Liquid.
This should be
the change
huge
up, like
as performance spot, maybe.
Comp now for Liquid on Abyss.
Well,
desperately
then,
looking to find something that feels comfortable. Again, not necessarily tying into that overall identity we've seen elsewhere, straying a little further into the quirk of the current meta. And for me, actually, I'm okay with the Sky here. The Sky, obviously, criticized round 1 domestically in EMEA, but yeah, I'm actually okay with it.
And here we go again.
Seems to be very comfortable in being self-sufficient, which we know can be absolutely pivotal to Liquid's success.
So it will be NRG on the defending side, Team Liquid on the attack. Early contact made, and it's pacey. But keep in mind where the spike is. It's an early show of force.
Who's playing Astra?
NRG are reading this, though.
That's playing Astra?
With Mada's position.
Yeah, there's nothing behind it.
I always get scared.
Oh.
Wayne's dead.
Absolute.
Wayne's got a shorty.
Wait. Oh. Excuse me. Mada? Wait. Wait.
Mada could be the Reaper in this one. Liquid have no idea. Nats, none.
Oh, he's playing with his food.
Nasty. Spike. Mada.
What a nice
breaking the back
look by Mada.
And limiting the chances. Kiko's there to fight with him too. It's not a solo endeavor anymore. And the map gets drawn in new lines now.
Minibu?
Don't have a lot of time to
what is he doing?
30 seconds. They got a lot to try and get through. The spawn wraps on the way, but Wayne, again, he's got the shorty. This is incredibly tough. Minibu nabs the spike. He's out of there. Wayne putting up some work, and there's still a chance. 20 seconds, but he
can't commit A side.
He'll be able to get the plant here, though. And looking towards Purpo. To try and secure this. It's not going to be a challenge coming back from NRG.
It doesn't.
Again, 2 goes to the Sheriff.
Has a util.
They're going to split here in the post.
He don't have a util.
This is super sketchy. And
he doesn't have it.
Tag, I think that is, as Purpo now will be the one to receive the 3 players.
What?
Oh, that's a freebie. Gets to fall away to a new angle. After everything looking like it was tilting in NRG's favor, there is a chance in this.
I guess we're never for Team Liquid.
Nico working his way back through
because
Smoke and a recon to play with.
Purpo now
Jiggle.
going to go in. Purpo still keeping their eyes but through the smoke he falls. Miniboo, no! In the middle
Oh,
of the open! Caught
that's
asleep
by
there
Kiko.
in the end by Kiko. Defuse gonna come in. That round felt like it started and finished with Marder, and that timing down
Hey,
middle.
what's good,
Again, just getting
dude?
into the back lines,
How
being a nuisance
we doing
once
today?
more.
I'm fine.
And again,
So where are
there's
you from?
Nats to
Dude?
be caught, and it's the
I'm
spike
from
dropped.
Indonesia.
When Liquid are so split here, again, this would be fine if you catch Nats and the spike is elsewhere, but it's just such an
Ooh,
awkward recovery.
what a good hype. I'll bet that.
Certainly something they have to be aware of. Mada
I can handle
running away
my
with the
left
space
hand.
once more. We already said he's done it time and time again here.
I got you.
Mm.
Ah. Oh!
Running away with the space.
Not the space I thought. Yeah, that's gone a bit weird. I
Nah.
don't know really what's happened this round. I have to see that one back as Nats just gets his ghost to work up middle, takes out Ethan, and
Well,
we're in
again?
a 3v4. And they've got the plant, and Miniboo's going to go for a wonder. Lovely flash
What?
to facilitate. Eco, the one to try and put some numbers back on their side, but Liquid have a very, very good shot at this.
Oh. They should expect.
Again.
We've been here before, haven't we? Brooks read this well, but he's still got to walk his way in.
Ooh,
Okay.
nice milk.
It's both.
How are you getting both there? And they're pushed aside.
Miniboo
So NRG,
looks panicked.
after what was a very turbulent start, actually get the round.
It's alright, nobody was watching. We definitely weren't actually in POV
No.
when it happened.
No, totally not.
Let's see the
totally not.
replay.
Yeah, let's see the replay. Let's watch that one.
NRG.
Oh. The classic throw your hands up. Not my fault. Yeah, it's not.
Riots.
It's a bug. It's got to be a bug.
League Ops.
And then the
There you
smile
go.
is like, nah, that's on me. That's on me, guys.
I've done that myself. Is what it is. Shake it off, move on forward. Fortunately enough, NRG actually keep the round, which is the more surprising part after what felt like it was completely going to fall in Liquid's favor, but no. So Liquid on a way better buy now into the bonus. We're going to see the bonus is going to be very, very lacking in that firepower. So how do NRG want to make up for it? Because Purpo's on the hunt. He's a very direct
Oh,
player.
Mother again?
So we're going to have a nice little head-to-head there. Going to be warded away, but early
Wait,
draw of attention
go ahead and
and
expect with that
rotation
movement.
in reaction.
Easy to note the buy here.
Oh.
NRG.
Ooh. Ooh. Too much.
He had a bucket.
Bucket, yeah.
I know you have bucket, but what you're saying?
Primal come
Classic.
through here for Liquid. Again, a tough
I think he doesn't
retake
expect
now.
with the movement.
Guardian, Spectre for
By
the heroes of the
Liquid.
first 2 rounds here for
Well, that's going to be relayed to Marder, but I don't know how he's going to
unlucky for Ethan, honestly.
Wait. Come on,
Thread the
Miniboo.
needle on that shot.
I don't think Purpo's
Oh,
anywhere
Mother?
yet.
Please Mother, please Mother, please
There-
Mother.
there's
Oh.
the look behind, good stuff. Liquid
Oh,
keeping
no.
5 up.
It's
You want
spotted.
to see them keep 5 here. It's it's an expensive investment. And they are trying to hunt down Purpo. And that's 1 lost. So that's Vandal gone. The rest, again, it is a lot of money you want to be keeping. Wayne.
Wait again.
Pre-fire, that was classic.
I don't know what I'm seeing in this one. Madness. So Brook's gone down, that's fine. Kiko going to get
Nice
one of the
W
values that was
by
lost
Liquid.
out of Purpo's hand. So they've accepted the outcome on this one, 2-1. Liquid get their first on the board.
You now see the purchase.
Good bonus on
NRG.
by Liquid.
Early progress for Nats, Purpo towards their ultimates. The other side
NRG
again,
are
no
nothing
surprises
without the
for
EVA.
Brock.
Can we
Heavy
make an
lifting
and
in
work
those
on
first 2
fire?
rounds.
Wow.
Up in hand for Marder. Curious to see where he's going to set up. All the way towards top mid right now.
So like 1-3-1 start.
Ada pun kan
They're going to get
was
who's it posted down there.
coaching style to NA.
It's pacey from Liquid, and it's very direct. They don't have many layers, excluding obviously Nats can be a bit
Nice.
separated, but NRG are in for the brawl on the side. It's Wayne and Purpo to find that stability they needed, but a
As
shot
well in Kiko.
from Kiko keeps this very competitive.
Oh. Can you wait?
TP back up here, and that's the smoke drop might get it, but Wayne
Let's wait.
misses him.
Flying.
This gets tough for the operator
Oh.
though. I don't think he's going to really catch Wayne on this back. Okay, no, he does. Wayne just shows a pixel out of place and is caught. So Camo left alone on the
Oh.
side. I think they might be really understanding where Nats is in this, but he can still be effective.
That's
a
with
little bit further away.
Camo.
Brock is just looking
Two
at backwards here. But no pressure coming towards Camo just yet.
As a duo,
To kind of
Brock
slice the
and
pie
Mada.
For Marder. There's Brock. Going to spot out Camo now, but still that question mark of where the final player
Oh
is.
my God.
Camo. All right.
Camo is
that was
insane.
a clean way to end it. Liquid going to get their second now.
Could they got
Starting to show
the
some real
same score
validity
maybe?
to this
Or
This is crucial.
W
in terms
by
of the Harbor,
Team
it's
Liquid?
cutting sidelines at a completely different angle in terms of hitting B. Makes it very awkward for somebody to commit towards an engagement ahead of the plant coming through.
Ooh.
And Scoob actually does really well. You can see him considering completely
Nice
giving
job.
up the site.
Oh, snappy work.
Great
Really
cleanup, yeah.
nice. And again, I'd love to see a swing up from Camo. The guy has been really, really
Alright.
solid. We haven't seen the best of him, I think. Some of the other players taking
Look at
a
the
little bit of that
five stacks.
limelight,
Wait.
which is fine, but
Yeah, not even
Wait, A
close
side?
compared to what we saw in a couple of the series
Wait a minute.
back in the EMEA.
so Liquid again, still very direct.
Oh,
Still
another
just
crossing
focusing on
by
these soft Seeker's going to be highly telling
Liquid.
where NRG were trying to get to. Marder's position also going to be seen. Well, that Seeker's off and about, but still Marder,
Oh.
only one really to be nearby. So Purpo, how long do you watch this? Yeah, quite a while now. So going to spot out Marder. That's one of the threats gone. It's the 4 players around the back. And Kiko the only one with a Guardian. So if you're Liquid, you just want to find 5 alive, keep building that economy up, get those ults going. Camo's one away.
I guess because Liquid,
It's starting to
sorry,
look pretty
NRG
solid.
only
Camo and Miniboo a
have
chance here to
these guns.
really solidify Liquid's early momentum.
Oh, you want them?
Tough, really. I think NRG just looking to deny here. Try and police
W by Liquid.
towards main, prevent anybody from finding further progress.
So how are we finding this composition so far? It feels very all in, it feels very direct. We haven't seen too much nuance to it yet, but it's working.
No, absolutely. I think it
it
plays
was.
toward, like I said, it's a different variation to what Liquid have tried to do across the entire map pool, right? And building around Miniboo in particular, and Camo being the second layer to that. Like I said, I quite like the Sky. It opens up a lot of possibilities in getting a little weird on some of the site hits in terms of, obviously, Harbor's utility.
Alright, tama ko by NRG. I want to mention
Get a
it.
grip on how this comp's playing out, really.
Yeah, like I said, I don't think there's going to be anything really magical
No.
in terms of set pieces. You've got to question the amount of time they have prepped around this. It's obviously something they've considered elsewhere. Obviously, yeah, the coin-based win condition for NRG coming back in here is potentially Marder on the operator.
Yeah.
Didn't really get much of a say.
No way, Marder
previously.
with OP?
Outside of that, Broad, great progress towards the Hunter's Fury.
Quite a sentence.
I was going to say Brunter's Fury.
Yeah, I want to see how they try and activate these players because it is
Well,
hard to
once
get
again-
information. Now, it feels like the composition that NRG has the ability to do it, but again, when it's so direct an approach from Liquid, it's still, you're going to be, what, hoping that you've got the stronger side of the map in the right place, right? It's still very difficult.
Plus the other thing, I'm just seeing him actually buy away from that now, back on rifle. I was going to say, it kind of prevents Marder from doing something we've talked about, which is getting behind some of these defaults, some of these site XX repeatedly. And here, obviously, it's crucial to
Hopefully,
hunt Nats.
plus 100 is.
Don't allow him to
Wow.
buy time in these post
This are only focus
It'll
to
just be a nuisance.
personal vending.
Actually see Marder on the operator.
More than winning the tournament.
Kind of leaving Purple a little bit alone on this, so maybe not having full
King was spotted.
rotations until now. Starting to see that utility build up in the burst from Liquid, so they're investing heavily behind this. Now, does NRG have the capability to play clean
Nice
retakes,
job.
or they
Oh,
catch in
Kiko
between?
again?
It's stunning shots from Kiko, and now some chip damage could become a problem. Camo's on 4
Back
HP.
then.
Just
Whoa.
a little ahead of the flash
Alright.
synergy. Not quite right.
Oh
Nats
my god,
still
Nats
causing
again.
issues. Will find Ethan.
They know there's two
Oh.
on the site though, but they bide their time. The plant comes in. NRG looking to try and get involved. Marder's teeing it up and allowing Brock to drop down. Nats divine intervention, it feels like needed. Because now we've got Marder against Camo. Marder unsure,
my God.
unawares, spots him.
He did.
Marder more machine than man at times.
Oh, Marder.
Gets his 1v1 and
Adam.
gets the defuse.
Just sensational. Talking about Marder's decision making and being one of those
What
jobbers
a
that can
broken.
just turn the tides.
I was
On a
nervous
single
with that
round.
movement.
Comes up clutch here for NRG. A Red Bull clutch
Oh my
nonetheless.
god.
Kiko, again, the flash just causing issues for Miniboot. Oh,
Yeah,
but
with
again, a
the movement by
ridiculous
Miniboot.
shot to catch him.
We got some aimers in the service.
Oh my
today. The
god.
fact that Nat's got, I think, like 2 there randomly, like spraying it.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't
close.
even look like a 2K.
Nope. Nope. Okay, so the ult's now starting to cycle in
Eyes
for
on you.
NRG. And obviously, Liquid now not going to have those to hand. This resets a little bit of the balance. Oh, they're mid-walking. Are they looking to try and challenge Nats early? Ah, that was a...
That's again.
I don't want to say a lazy
Bold.
clear, but it certainly wasn't deep enough.
No.
But a quick trade at least will
This
keep
one
it
only
4v4. But
one?
then, okay, we've traded out sight for this.
But in terms of that checklist now, Nats isn't a threat after this spike goes
Let's
down.
just focus to
Kiko
IGLing.
considering the TP.
Who's thinking about it? Is that backline now available?
my
Miniboo
God.
with a shot in the dark, it feels like, to take away Scuba. And there it
Oh
is.
my
Kiko,
God.
in the meantime, does take the TP out of there. So, they're going to try and crunch this, but numbers do favor
Wala ko TP
Team
by
Liquid here.
Kiko, by the
Box
way.
now in, player spotted, Miniboo beheaded. But does they read into where they saw him crossing towards? Now they will. A fight towards CT and a clean shot from Ethan. Unable to pressure him off this. And they know about
Under
Camo.
pressure?
Camo's been clean, not clean enough this time. Shot not there as Wayne left in the 1v3.
What?
Super clutch on
It's
that
win number
one.
for him.
But this is hard. Oh, that's nice. Another? He gets to reposition off this. He's trying
Epic
to
will
buy the time
carry
here.
EMEA, by the way.
And divide them into manageable pieces. He's heard it. Wayne, you're going to need a belter of a shot. Kiko again.
What a good
The
bait
start
by
of the end of
Ethan.
things. We're going to trade it out so Ethan can get that.
I guess
up
because
one step
he always
closer.
playing with
Beautiful
some,
stuff.
right?
Again,
Reason why
you take
he
this
can beat
trade
like
against
that.
Liquid every day of the week. If you can find Nats in this situation early on in the round. And this is before Liquid have even hit the site. Certainly a win condition for NRG in some of these faster early rounds. Kiko, 11-2 already here on a 4-3 scoreline.
It's kind of
Down
nice.
call by Coach
Obviously,
Lohan.
these timeouts have been great from both kind of coaches. A lot of the coaches have been doing really well recently with the kind of win
Wow.
percentage after timeout. So Liquid
Nats
do
up
need to find
first.
something back. Maybe trying to, I don't want to say adjust Nats, but if that's been the pressure point that the NRG
Watch
are
out,
trying to exploit a bit more, I don't know how you want to kind of remove him from what he's doing in such an iconic role, but there's got to be depth to it now.
Whether or not Liquid try and get a little more active in terms of defaulting and look for opening engagements that way. Now
Is it
identifying
mix
NRG
well
are
mentioned it?
basically on the hunt in a few
Oh
of
my
these
god,
rounds
full mini boo.
to remove some of the pieces.
I don't know.
Of the
Why
puzzle.
Liquid sign mini boo?
Mothers on his ultimate. Scuba just one away. Who again?
Even the
time and time
NBA
again, he's trying
that,
to fill the fat, right? He's trying
players
to tuck
look
into sight,
talented
find
than
these
him.
ratty little spots to find a kill from. But Liquid doing really well to navigate that.
Yeah, they are. Like, again, I've been very impressed with what Liquid are doing, even though we're at a 4-3 now. NRG,
In a way,
I guess, yes, they
Kiko
are after they found the
secured
latest
the
solution to
double
problems.
digit.
Liquid is still very much in this. We've seen a couple of clutches coming down.
Wait,
one way or
the
another.
only double
Yeah,
digit?
NRG has 4 successful diffusers here. So Liquid certainly
That's it.
getting themselves into winnable positions.
I promise
but
they will let for pressing
not
here
sure really what the
and
adjustment on their side would be.
mini boo
Again, you've got
the
questions
aggressive right
the
here
possibilities in
and
terms of
come on
this
TP
composition.
this position.
This time around, Nats
Nah.
is with the main bulk of the
I
side.
thought too.
But look in between them. Ethan's found a gap to play
Ooh.
into and takes away Purpo. So it's back
Ethan is
behind the
insane.
walls as NRG fully prepared with soaking this hit proactively this time. Not even going to be playing for retakes. They are standing their ground. Up above, they catch
Nice hit by
Wayne.
Scuba.
Beautiful from Scuba. He fancied a bit more there as well. Got to be composed. Ooh, and Nats.
Oh my god,
maybe
I'm scared.
thought about now.
Dude,
Look at
I'm
Mana.
scared with the
The
physical.
second that you pull Nats to the main pack, he starts working.
Oh,
Everybody
it's
pretty
funny
healthy
though.
except for Scuba on the side of NRG. Still got a
Oh.
spike, so recoverable for sure, but
Need to be aware with
42.
Mada. How should expect with the movement by Mada.
feasible. Unless Nats can
Let's
really
again
pop off
make
here.
I
a
love the discipline
footstep.
we're seeing from NRG though. The amount of respect they are
I
leaving
know
over
if-
here. Mada's not overextending. For one, he's holding
If
spawn.
Liquid
You've got these three playing stacked up.
secured
shoulder
combos
It's a
out,
5v2. The
he can
amount
auto
of rounds
A
we've
and
seen
spending the spike
this
right here.
tournament being turned in situations that shouldn't have play because
Uh-oh.
people are overstepping, overplaying.
Back
I
there.
like seeing this. I like seeing discipline.
But I don't know, are they expect
15
with
seconds,
the movement by Net or
I
not?
think they're even going to make an attempt here with where Camo's positioned.
Beautiful.
Nah.
Absolutely beautiful. Call it the Astralis, Reddit. I don't really care. It is lovely to be seeing NRG making Liquid having to work Camo.
Welcome
It doesn't feel
in.
pretty to
Welcome
be saying that,
back.
does it? But just trying to play his life.
Ada's coming.
All right, fair play.
Ada's coming.
Ooh.
Ada's out of that. But
What is that?
Kiko? There we go. Okay, so keeps the gun. All
They
good.
forget
5-3 though.
secure
And I do
Camo.
feel that NRG have expected that adjustment, and they've also played it quite well.
Again, Ethan kind of playing Scuba's game here, getting in and amongst all this utility.
Yep.
Another freebie found. Again, even so, when the utils invested here, Miniboo's not on site quick enough. Again, whether or not they kind of hesitate once the smokes go up.
no. Hold on.
Certainly curious to see if the timing can get cleaned up a little bit. Tighter for Liquid. 2 Guardians in the buy here.
The spam.
This on Breeze. They can just punish Ethan to
Nice
find one
was
Scuba
investment.
to find a second. Both
Alright,
duelists gone.
Both players already die
That just
by
so much
Team Liquid.
punch potential from this. Now, going to try and at least put Wayne in a deeper position. But NRG just starting to really get their finger on the pulse of this tempo.
Spike planted.
And the pit to almost deny further progress from Liquid. Slipping towards spawn. It's a weird one for sure, but creates some awkward angles for NRG. Try and traverse.
Found a little bit of a
Ah,
pocket, right? It's
the
not
mosquito.
much, but maybe enough. But Scuba's just waiting, man. He can let the others kind of play from
Oh.
I don't know if a pixel
Expected.
showed or if it was just
I
a
don't
great
know.
intuition. And NRG are putting on a real
Good
masterclass
defuse, good
here,
defuse,
and we're
good
going to see
defuse,
the
good
block.
defuse.
Yeah,
Ah.
I think we are. They've got that down to everything is going right.
Easy
NRG,
peasy
once
by
they find the
NRG.
solution, they don't let it go.
You know, in this situation, a disadvantage for Liquid, just wait for NRG to do something. Nobody really applying much pressure, and sure, the pit
I know it.
does prevent a lot of that from happening, but
Again, even here, man, it just feels a bit... I'm a bit worried when I'm seeing Miniboo sat on 1-7, right? I'm starting to see a couple of issues here starting to compound. I'm seeing a couple of problems. I'd love to see Liquid adjust, but the thing is, that
Alright,
they've already
60.
burnt their timeout, right? At least one.
Mother
Do you-
people
I don't
adjust.
think you want to burn a second, but at this point, I need you to kind of find an answer back.
very shallow dog here from Purpo. Maybe anticipating a little
No.
push out from NRG. Nats again
That's again.
towards bottom mid.
He always lurking.
Identified here. Just the 2 rifles for Camo and Nats in this round. That
Block is huge than Crisis. Not gonna lie.
a rifle. I mean, Nats has nothing left in the bank behind this. A little desperate here in round 10.
This is when you look at those new comps coming into play, it's like, okay, how much depth do they have with it? When they hit a brick wall, have they been able to get the reps in to feel it? So 3-2 split towards the A site, shouldered for now by Brock. He's already going to fall back a touch.
Uh-oh.
Let the Seekers go through. Miniboo the one to try and take the space away.
Ooh.
But Ethan's already taken down. Nats good for Nada.
Miniboo. Oh, are they expect with the movement by Kiko?
And Nats died to that.
How is Kiko here still as well? Kiko's
Nah.
been unchecked. Kiko might be the
Nice,
down
Kiko.
of
Good
Liquid.
job.
Waiting patiently, plays it perfectly.
Perfect timing by Kiko.
Stole as
I like
well
it.
in the celebration. A little unintended there, but how's Nats caught here?
I don't know.
And this is to obviously separate Liquid, but
Oh.
yeah, I mean, just trying to backtrack here.
Oh my God! Come on, bro!
Kiko just looking
I
absolutely
like the chemistry by
sensational
NRG.
here.
I almost want another timeout.
Yeah.
I'm just feeling like the wind is just out of their sails right now. Nothing feels like it's working. And NRG coming alive in this.
Well, the buy previously Nats on a Guardian
wait a
now,
minute.
rifles elsewhere for Liquid, but need a response
Not
in round
spotted.
11. Not much, if anything, of a buy behind this now.
This is
He was
direct
spotted
again.
by Camo.
Straight in we go. A
Whoa.
disconnected Nats. I mean, it becomes too predictable. So you're banking on the 4 on the site, right? This is what you were really banking on here. Plant's still not in yet. Wayne not feeling comfortable enough. Great stall as well from the Teo utility coming in. And they're chopping him a bit. They want to try and do something, but Brock behind it! It's
That's
beautiful!
it, well. No, I didn't
I've got to
problem.
say it, Liquid look flat here, Mike, and I'm worried that they are running low on answers.
That's what I'm thinking.
Camo gives them maybe a bit of safety on CT. But Marder's behind him.
Oh my god.
Of course he is. Where else would he be? This time overextends. He's getting a little greedy on it. Maybe smelling blood in the water. This plant becomes such a problem.
It's just so awkward to try and stabilize here. Finally, to be able to get the plant in, but HP advantage here for NRG. Camo's got one.
They've got a 1v1. Wayne down low, but he has been so clutch.
I know he's
the
on
backbone to some of the rounds in map 1.
We get good potential by his clutch.
Feeling confident.
Should
Plenty of
be
time to work with, but Wayne
W
actually.
for Wayne.
I liked what he was thinking about then. I guess the plant maybe just not favourable enough for it. Scuba's patience may just pay dividends.
Where?
Clearing the backside, Wayne. Waiting. Deeper on the corner, he's got him. Liquid. A breath of fresh air. It feels like the first time we're seeing a bit of a breath coming through for them. They've been choked out in so many of these rounds, but getting up to 4 gives them a chance.
And they needed this as well.
That was good by
in terms of the finances.
NRG.
A couple of these situations though, Liquid just ever so slightly off in terms of the timing. Again, struggled massively to get the plant down on this first wave.
What the?
Good job. Finally, stick the landing.
I knew it will.
Response found after 5 posted by NRG.
It's got to feel like they've made something possible here. And it could be crushed in a second, but I think that was like a 2v4, 2v5 Marder. Yeah, overconfidence, over-peaking.
Yeah, the counter to basically them hunting Nats here is to send 4 into mid.
I like this. So that means they're starting to get an understanding of what NRG were doing. This is a really positive sign for any Liquid fans out there and the team themselves.
Roles to work with here for Liquid. Now we'll look to adjust towards the B side. Scuba again a chance to find something.
I'm worried though, Ethan's here. Gonna get stunned up and
Oh
down.
my god,
That's great. Miniboo on the does get traded out by Scuba, so there's not complete security. A 3v4. In, and Scuba's getting close.
Oh my god.
They're gonna have no idea.
He's not meant to be here, Scuba! A terrible surprise. Does Camo want to get in? You can see the temptation. He's just gonna hold his line for now. But there's problems elsewhere. They can tap the spike, they can start this one. Camo, brilliant! Just doing what he needs to, but it's down to a 1v1. Nats, show me what you can do here. An icon for the ages, sure, but Scuba's got you dead to rights. He's up! He's standing, and NRG closing out a key round.
Nats has to check this as well.
They already
NRG will secure an 8-4 half. I'm with you, Liquid, looking a little linear here. NRG seem to have the recipe to deal with it.
Could be the recipe for disaster. Liquid now facing a 4-8 scoreline. Map 1 did not go that way. So now map 2, they have to turn up on, or it's going home time.
Nah. The god was insane. That will give you win.
Red Bull gives you wings.
I'm curious with this instead of smoke by Team Liquid. Wait a minute. Let me open the development first. I know that's what prepare the Astro style. Oh no. Where is it? Not called ABS defense. Wait, is double control should be hard entry for NRG, but when can using his golf right here, or that's gonna using extra utility like Sentinel players like Graffiti and then Nova push, and when gonna focus to smoke the side.
Could claim at this point you're
Sometimes
starting to see the writing on
after you can
it starts to feel
focusing your
like that
util
pressure
for
is mounting.
encourage side.
And on the other side, gotta say it, Eco top of the board,
Yeah.
15-5.
Looking phenomenal on the side of NRG. I mean, it has to start. There's no easy way to cut this. Has to start with a few rounds here from Liquid to get themselves
Interesting.
back within contention on Abyss, because I'm just worried about the comp now. In terms of the defense, they again, Harper's great at clearing this space, right, and making very proactive plays, but you don't kind of prioritize that towards sight, or
I guess
potentially
it doesn't work
playing towards retake. It can really
if you
fall
play
short.
this guy for this map, because you need to you need to
mini boost start to
find
rise when he's sitting at
good information.
Camo stepping up to the plate now after a slower map one, but we'd see both of them firing
For
on all
the
cylinders.
chance,
That's where
this
Liquid's
guy needs
success has
to
come
out.
You're right. That's where you should be putting your faith to if you're a Liquid fan. That
the entire
happens.
sorry.
For now, NRG
Where the entire from
time across the map.
purple until when stay.
He's in a very powerful position.
What is Camo
Camo
doing?
wanting information
Excuse
and
me.
finding maybe a little too much.
Need to be aware
behind that now.
Nets.
NRG looking to pick up the pace towards A.
Kaifa should be from here.
Marduk looking to lead the... Oh, actually calling the cancel here. It's a great read on the rotation as well.
Yeah, they're just
They read it, they read
taking
it.
the long way around, and Liquid just going to have to keep rotating back and forth and back and forth.
And then back
Alright,
towards
they
B.
let Scuba looking.
Yeah. So far away, though. We've got what? I think Wayne in spawn, basically, and that's as close as you're going to get. Unless Marder falls off the map, that is going to be probably the
That's
cleanest
one
side
Marder.
take you'll see.
Even they scared to holding sides, by the way.
5 for the retake. Scuba, yeah, still lurking in
Liquid
mid.
diffuse.
Might just
Oh.
catch.
Scuba
Purpo.
should expect.
If he shoulders.
Ah.
Just heard those steps
Well,
in
yeah,
lane.
definitely.
You can hear the steps.
Here it is. Ooh, and that's
Ah.
had a chance to fight back, but he's fallen, and now it's a 5v2. Wait
Wow, nice shot.
when Marder lands shots like that. It's the first nail in the coffin, Mike.
That's the
And
reason
it's a
why
big hitter.
I'm using orange
Flawless
t-shirt
install
for
round.
supporting NRG.
And they took their time, man. Marder's halfway to his ult.
Nice guys.
Both orbs pay off massively for NRG. The start of the second half.
Come on.
I'm worried now. Very worried for Liquid. They're going to be up against double
Okay, so
DTC.
yeah,
Not
some
going to be
side
any
step.
investment, but it's just not going to be enough rounds. There's
Wow,
no
this
margin
feels
for
huge.
error.
Looks huge.
Run. Just get out of there. It is you against the entirety of NRG.
Alright.
And they are going to give it up.
Classic gitu.
The crowd very unhappy with
Yeah,
that one.
I mean, you don't want to give Marder any more progress. It's just...
It's already scary.
You come in here, you've effectively got one round to prevent conceding series point. Yes, I know we're at 10-4 here, but...
And that's ticket home.
Yeah. It
That's-
really is.
That's the gravity of it. You don't get many chances against teams like this. The better quality of the opponent, the smaller the margin
but
gets, and
let's-
NRG are playing a very good game.
Saturday.
And it's not just off the back of Marder, it's everyone. Kiko having an excellent series. Scuba, safe pair of hands. And Liquid's kind of stars not shining so bright today.
A shout from A, though. On the other side here, NRG
Oh.
going to try and plant the seed towards the B site.
Scuba's been
3
solid
B
with his
sides
positioning, though.
for
I don't know what he
NRG.
is this, but for now, NRG's focus is getting Marder into these positions, but they're cancelling.
Yeah, Scuba now looking to catch somebody in transition.
Scuba.
That might be the green light for Liquid to apply pressure towards B, but it's just Marta hanging around here. This is selling the fake.
Marta should be dead though. Marta should have already been dead, but it's Purpo who's gone down. Finally they clear Marta.
Look at the minimap.
Whoa! You're right, NRG have complete keys to the castle on the A site.
Ethan still with good util. 2 shots,
Ethan,
snake bite,
so
paranoia. Plenty of tools here for NRG to capitalize on this space. Kiko's going even further.
He's heard all this too. That's told to his teammates to get ready, prepare yourselves, buy some time, stall it out. I'm on the way, but he's still pretty far away. And whether or not he can get back there in time is yet to be seen. His Liquid's focus is getting towards the site, clearing it out somehow. His backside sees nothing, and Kiko's been checked. The flank now no longer as potent. They can start working on that defuse. So the rest of NRG better be ready on this one. Halfway already achieved, but Ethan finding both players. A third! The captain in control!
UNC, wake up!
The NRG delivery here.
Finally, the UNC can step up right now.
That might just be the nail in the coffin.
Hell, they might be 6 feet under
Need,
at this point. I'm seeing Liquid starting to really just run on fumes. And they're being walked across this map.
They lose again.
Stray by NRG. A timeout to be called here. Lots.
Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Lots and lots to consider here for Liquid. And again, coming into this, you're concerned about Liquid's previous inability to close out on Abyss. And that discussion gets even harder now when you talk about a 7-round deficit. Coinbase win condition, we're clutching at straws, Lauren. There's not much to really pin your hopes to. Old progress isn't there in these opening rounds. The bonus conversion just stings for Liquid. I think collectively there was 350 credits in the bank after that previous round. You can see here.
What the I think
the buy is going to be far from perfect.
And again, Nats at the start of this saying Kiko this time would have to go into battle alone without those infamous speeches. But for now, he is standing untouchable on this battlefield. I am so impressed with this form. And at 11-4, it's hard to find fault in what NRG are doing. Liquid, it's now or never. You gotta make it work when it counts. This counts more than most.
It's just heartbreaking to potentially see them fold on a map 2 again.
I knew it, this is heartbreaking.
Gotta make this buy work here. 2 Bulldogs, 2 Guardians. It's only Camo with a full rifle. NRG will slow down the early round, anticipating Liquid reverting back to that all-out aggression we've seen them rely on time and time again. Minibu still curious towards mid. Ethan won't spot anybody. So a confirmation here at least, and Liquid as 4 might explore mid lane. Again, just look at the minimap. Dare I say,
I think they can let
can't be here.
Like A maybe?
What else you gonna do? I mean, Cameron's not even got a shield.
They stick from A, and easy besides by NRG. Just one side, guys. Come on.
Right? Like,
what are you guys waiting?
Time, but right now, you are being out-rotated,
they wait for the smoke.
Outdone, and it is not by a small amount.
Wanda, you're behind.
Fall back. Does he get away? Oh, does get away in time.
Oh my god.
Not even a real threat on that front. But it looks like
he doesn't spawn it
on this, but the site is going to be really hard to take.
It's like wait,
now
this
Liquid here early enough, right?
Marta though, ready, stands and
Oh.
takes away Purpo, removing the punch. Kiko on the follow-up. This feels almost unfair. Nat's desperately trying, but one is not enough. As Wayne, your last hope here
Wayne,
to
the
deny
Sapphire
12.
from the team.
He needs to find 3. He needs to defuse. The list gets longer.
I was gonna say,
the closer he gets.
NA
That smoke just faded.
better than.
And I think so might have his chances now. One
this
to the right,
region.
one to the left, and one up above. Wayne, can you clutch it up one more time? Not at all. 12 rounds for NRG. This feels too
I think
simple.
that segment should be
Feels too easy.
for my
They
opinion.
are taking it in their stride.
just heartbreaking. With some of the positives we've seen out of this Liquid roster, a new lease of life
Alright.
across kickoff. Unfortunately, here that
Sometimes if you
form just not
spot
translating
Team Liquid,
for Guardians.
I don't think so.
Again, no shield.
Good net able to speak English to Purple or no?
Barely breathing, desperately trying to get something started. Gonna try and pick a fight with Marder.
Marder,
They can find their man. Okay, that is a huge start here.
Really
But the
boo.
reaction from NRG is then to pressure mid.
Nah.
That's already tagged up as well. Kiko's
Kiko.
found Minibu.
Oh no, they can't really back away. This is going to be so difficult. Again, it's on Wayne and Purpo now, but they're already. Oh my God, everything's just going right for
Ethan
NRG.
can
Even a
take the
loss of
spikes
Marder
right now,
here.
and
Okay, Camo did take that TP.
I'm just so
Nat?
scared that Brock's been able to break the line so easily.
Brock
He
again?
slipped
Oh,
through
oh.
a player here. Nat's none the wiser, and
Let him,
patience
let him, let
being
him.
Brock's
Please let him,
virtue.
Brock.
He
Oh.
will wait before he strikes.
Oh my God.
And there's more
Might even catch some
coming.
rotation.
Breaking them into pieces.
What is
Magical from Brock.
He put and could do nothing about it. No shield, no teammates.
It's over, it's over, it's over.
On the right
It's over.
side of the map.
GG.
Camo
Goodbye,
now would be the
Liquid.
time to be the hero of the hour.
GG.
Oh my
God, you can't get away from it. NRG, a cut above the rest. 13-4. This team is the real damn deal.
Clean,
Finally,
clinical
they second the
performance here
playoff set.
from NRG. They will shatter the hopes
Okay, we
of
said the
Liquid
fist bump.
again, just folding in this second map. Close affair on the first is NRG to really go against the odds in terms of the tempo of that. An insane comeback here, but this comp just not landing. NRG, like I said, with the right recipe to deal with some of the unknowns here.
You beat them Liquid?
A tough, tough loss for Liquid.
Yeah, that is going to be a sour loss for sure, knowing how close it was on map 1, but the depth
I'm
of
curious who's gonna
NRG
going.
being such a factor in my mind. Their capability pushed
Minibu
Liquid
and
to the
White.
limits. Let's be honest, there are no easy games here.
What is my win for
Santiago,
one, by the way?
You earn what you get. And today, Liquid didn't have enough when it got to map 2.
Great start to the year for them. Obviously, talking about the identity, their approach in general. I'm still excited they can go back and kind of diagnose some of the issues here. But NRG making a statement here, and you called it poetic. The end to map 1. Kiko
That's it?
absolutely dominating map 2 as well. Just looking in ferocious form. Again, we usually look towards Marder. We always talk about him being the one to do.
I'm not interview our closing first.
But for me, it's Kiko to steal the show.
I know,
today.
because G2 match against T1 looks smooth, maybe.
As said, brilliant team effort as well. Everyone around him there supporting that, playing around it. Even the coaching staff saying, hey, we know that's a comfort role for him. We'll let him run that. We'll let him take that. You can see the belief in the young
I know,
man
many
joining the
NRG
squad.
fans
You can see why.
from
Very,
Latam.
very gifted indeed, and certainly a threat throughout. How far this team goes, oh, God only knows at this point. That is what we'll find out in the next couple of days. But again, a team to be scared of for sure. And as soon as we are ready, we'll be handing over to the Verizon post-match
They do
interview. So I'm looking
early.
at from them now because, again, they've been put through their paces, but they came out on
Early
top.
then. Sorry, not only that, but Liquid do already spend a lot of energies on the first map. That's the reason why they talking.
To you, so not before the game, he said that you were going to war alone, and you went in that stage and you won from your ex team. Do you have a message for them and also the audience?
A message for them. They played amazing. Obviously, elimination game, so it was an intense game.
Wow.
I played to win.
David interview.
They're a good team, and I'm sad that I had to go in this game, but it is what it is.
It is what it is, and you guys are playing really well. Y le estuve preguntando que antes de la partida también Nats le había dicho que el día de hoy estaba yendo hacia la guerra completamente solo, que no le iba a hacer una charla ni nada. Cómo se sintió también ganar contra ellos y qué mensaje les tiene, que jugaron efectivamente muy bien y que él ganó, él jugó para ganar básicamente. Es una pena que haya pasado así, que se tengan que ir del torneo, pero que efectivamente querían ganar muchísimo. So now for my second question, also Mata described your team as a really resilient team.
But that looks like
is there any other word that you could use to describe your team today in this stage?
I mean, resilient is the best word for it. Like, no matter what score, we're always.
I know since Ethan's career
like so good in the team. So
looks good.
It's a pleasure to
like winning 3 or 5 matches even.
Those rounds when you were in disadvantage, it was amazing. Y le estuve preguntando que Ma había comentado que había descrito al equipo con la palabra resiliencia. Si había alguna otra palabra que podría usar para describir el equipo el día de hoy. Y dice que resiliencia es una muy buena palabra, que pudieron volver en esas rounds bastante difíciles y que finalmente lo consiguieron.
It's yours.
So now for my last question, Kiko, it is your first time in playoffs in an international stage. You haven't been to playoffs, so how are you
He was so
feeling
excited
right
with
now?
the
How's
playoffs.
pressure?
I mean, the curse has finally been lifted. No more group stage, just leaving early. So, you know, super excited to play. Some intense games coming.
I know that's a problem for him.
You want to play specifically? Or a player?
The BBL guys and Gentlemates, the EMEA teams. I think it'll be a fun match.
Definitely, it would be a really fun match. Y bueno, es su
I know,
primera vez ahora
Gentlemates,
en playoffs
guys,
en el stage internacional. Comenta que
looks good
realmente,
in playoff.
la maldición se acabó, que puede estar jugando en playoffs. Le pregunté también si es que se quería enfrentar a algún equipo en específico, algún
I
player.
think next time
Dijo que
I
definitivamente
would
los
review
equipos de EMEA
my
le gustaría jugar en contra,
pick-up.
tanto como BBL como Gentlemates. Esto es todo lo que tengo por la entrevista. Kiko, thank you very much for this interview. And now we are going to have the next match decided.
Alright, thank you so much everybody for watching my live streaming. I just want to say sorry to everyone if I cannot make you guys enjoy it. I hope I can do it to fix even a little mistake or big mistake from my stream. Don't forget to support my stream. I know I can continuing my Watch Friday stream for T1 against G2 because time zones issue. That's my apologize for me. I'll see you guys to the next live streaming. Bye bye.